And so it begins season 1 of the Clone Wars. We are going to get directly into it. We have a lot to go through here, 7 seasons total. I said this when we watched the movie, the Clone Wars movie. It only gets better as time goes on. So it might be a little rough in the beginning. I might not have much to say, but as the story actually builds, as the narrative of the Clone Wars develops and we get more developing arcs and narratives with characters, I will have more to say. Hopefully, it's still half decent from what I remember. Some of it is pretty good. Some of it is not the greatest, not super desirable. But when you get to roughly, I believe, season 3 to season 4, that's when things really start kicking off. We shall see, though. Let's waste no time. Let's get directly into this. Like I said, we have a lot to get through. Here we go.
Galaxy divided by war. Peaceful worlds must choose sides.
So the movie pretty much set the tone for what was gonna happen and what is going on. I kind of wish the movie was just season 1 to begin with, but whatever. They did what they did.
We are getting no signal from the Republic, Your Highness.
It is not like the Jedi to be late. Who are you?
My master wishes to speak with you.
Katunko, great king of Toydaria. Give my intrusion.
Count Dooku.
Master Yoda hopes you will allow the Jedi to build a Republic base in your system. I ask, how can the Jedi protect you if they cannot protect themselves?
Probably the best part about the series is that it builds on characters like Count Dooku, character that you did not get much of in the live action. I would have loved to have seen more live action Count Dooku. Christopher Lee, an absolute legend.
We're losing our shields.
Too late it is.
Now, I remember this episode. It's just your average trying to build alliances with different planets, different leaders from different areas of the galaxy. I believe a lot of the first season is kind of just like this, more or less. Roughly 20-minute episodes, but they stacked on a lot.
But I have heard that a single Jedi equals 100 battle droids.
Quickly now. Reach the planet's surface we must.
The enemy will fire at anything we launch.
Then launch all of them, you will.
Master Yoda's powers have been greatly exaggerated. When you decide to join us, my apprentice will contact me.
I like how relaxed Yoda is. They had to go into an escape pod, they had to abandon ship, they're barreling down to this planet, getting blasted at, and he's just sitting there with a smile on his face. Not a care in the world.
That was a close one.
I agree, but entering another trap, we are.
Are you sure?
A disturbance in the Force, there is.
Master Yoda's warship has fled the system. What further evidence do you require of the Jedi's weakness?
Speak.
Master Yoda would like to talk with you, sir.
A pleasure it is to hear your voice, Your Highness.
Master Jedi. I thought perhaps Count Dooku had frightened you.
Unaware I was. Count Dooku was invited to our meeting.
The Count invited himself. He assures me that in this time of war, droids can offer my world greater security than your Jedi.
A matter of debate, that is.
If Yoda is indeed the Jedi warrior you believe he is, allow me to send my best troops to capture him. If he escapes, join the Republic. But should my droids defeat Yoda, consider an alliance with the Separatists.
Accept the challenge, I do.
Master Yoda must be given a fair fight.
So obviously the little game they play here to build the alliance of which faction can protect the planet best. Interesting idea. What I think is more interesting is the entire concept of this war spreading through every planet in the galaxy and both sides fighting and almost begging in a way to join them, to aid them in their battle, to aid them in the war, the Clone Wars.
We'll have something for him.
I'm deploying my forces, Master. I will see the Jedi gets his fair fight.
Too much weight. Slow you down, it will. Destroy Ventress. Your weapons will not. Hurry, we must.
The rendezvous point is that way.
As is our enemy. To reach our goal, a straight path we will not follow.
Let's move it, boys.
Find Master Yoda.
Don't worry, Supreme Leader. We'll take care of them. They're hiding deep in the trees. Fire on Sector 11.
At ease be, my friend.
Hold it. Hold it. I said hold it. I said stop. Watch this. You were right. Next time
So I'm reading into it here. The season 1 episodes apparently aren't presented in chronological order themselves. So the first episode, Ambush, this one takes place after the events of the Clone Wars movie. But later episodes like Rookies is a flashback to earlier moments in the timeline. I'm just gonna watch it from beginning to end, season by season.
Sir, there are 2 patrols coming in on foot. We'll flank them from the south. Right, let's move.
What was that? That's the Jedi! Blast him!
Okay, clankers. Where's the general? I don't know. We got separated. Fall back!
He's around here somewhere. Hey! Get off of me! The Jedi destroyed our advanced troops.
Master Yoda is living up to my expectations.
Clones gave away their position. Our heavy troops are moving to engage them now.
I hope the general reaches the rendezvous point. You walk. I think I'm okay.
Where the hell was Yoda?
What's the general doing? Keep blasting.
I find it strange that Yoda would even accept this skirmish battle scenario, whatever you want to call it.
Left behind, no one will be.
Roll it, inbound.
Cover you I will.
I like that. I like how Yoda can hop on the backs of the troopers. Cool little attention to detail, little things like that that make it feel like it's consistent, unique to the character, obviously.
Look forward to our meeting soon, I do.
The Jedi won't elude me for long.
Ventress has no chance against Yoda.
Are you sure we should go in there, General?
Now, rest.
Yoda and 3 clones take on an entire battalion of droids and Ventress. That just shows you how powerful the clone troopers are. Experienced they are supposed to be in combat. Obviously, Yoda being one of the most powerful Jedi out there, but he could most likely single-handedly take on this entire battalion himself.
Your faces I wish to see.
There's not much to look at here, sir. We all share the same face.
Deceive you, eyes can. In the Force, very different each one of you are. Reese, always focused on the enemy, are you? For inspiration, look to yourself and those beside you. Check. Concerned about weapons you are. Weapons do not win battles. Your mind, powerful it is. Outthink the droids. You can. Thyre, rush not into fights. Long is the war. Only by surviving it will you prevail.
That was probably the best advice out of all of it. Clone Wars lasted about 3 years, and most of these clones did not make it through.
Outnumbered are they? Know the time to help me. You will.
The Jedi! Block his escape! Prepare to fire! Supreme Leader, we found the Jedi.
Where is he?
Sitting here, in front of our tanks.
Shoot him! Shoot him now!
Quickly, ready, aim, fire! Fire!
This is what I mean. Yoda, no issue, could take out all of them. All of them. No help needed.
Doesn't look like the general needs help to me.
We've got him in our sight.
This just truly shows how overpowered Yoda can be. And when he loses to Sidious, that shows how powerful he is as well.
224, come in. Where is 224?
Destroyed, Supreme Leader. Mission engaged.
I think perhaps all those stories about the Jedi are true.
We've got trouble. Clanker sent reinforcements. General's too busy with that tank. He won't see him coming. I think I know how to deal with them. Yeah! Great shot, sir!
That's the one consistent thing from the Phantom Menace to this. The droidicas, the destroyers, are actually a threat, pose a threat.
Come. Behind schedule, are we?
They seem to be the only droid that actually poses a threat.
One Jedi is not worth 100 battle droids. More like 1,000. But I will be joining the Republic.
I urge you to reconsider, wise king.
Your agent also promised me Yoda would get a fair fight. I will not deal with those who break their words.
Perhaps our negotiations will be more fruitful with your successor.
Well, what did you expect dealing with the Sith?
I am very pleased to meet you, at last.
Share the feeling, I do. Failed you, Ventress has.
I don't fear you, Jedi.
But not that strong. Still much to learn. Surrender.
That was fantastic. Yoda was like, look, you're not gonna win this. You might as well just stop. Just please, for the love of God, stop.
Perhaps now begin negotiations. We can.
That is not necessary, my friend. You have my faith.
Your Majesty, fail you. We will not.
Alright. Not a bad episode. Not anything too special. I like Yoda. I like how he's charming. Very wise. You see that? Created and produced by executive George Lucas. And if we skip ahead, I did see Dave Filoni there, supervising director.
Dozens of Republic warships have been destroyed in merciless surprise attacks. In the face of growing fear, the Jedi Council sends Master Plo Koon to hunt down the menace.
This is General Grievous, right? Cruising around in the Malevolence or whatever with that massive plasma cannon or energy cannon.
The enemy ship has reduced its speed, General.
I can't lie to you guys, I love the design of the Separatist ships. They are so cool. There's Count Dooku as well. The pointy face himself.
I think it wise to report our position before we attack.
Kotoya, Master Plo.
Kotuya, little Soga. We've tracked it to the Abrogado system. We need reinforcements.
Master Plo?
What is wrong with the transmission?
There's too much interference, sir.
He needs our support. We have to go help him.
The walking animation on Ahsoka there looks a bit stiff, or I don't know, a bit magnetic maybe?
Master Skywalker.
Although it is a little outdated, this first season did win an Emmy Award for Outstanding Achievement in Animation. This was Star Wars and Lucasfilm's first, 3D animated show, so they had a lot of groundbreaking stuff going on here.
Picking up a large energy reading from the target, sir.
Fire! Brace for impact!
We're losing all our power!
Their shields are down.
All cannons, fire!
They're tearing us apart, one by one!
Into the pods! Another successful test!
We must keep our position secret. Send out the hunters. All of those life pods destroyed.
They try and have such a serious, evil moment, and the B-1 battle droid is just giggling away.
That his fleet was destroyed like the others. We are about to prepare a rescue mission.
Tragic are these losses, but prevent more. We must.
The power grid is burned out, so we'll just sit here and hold our breath. Someone will come looking for us, right?
Let's get the power restored.
I'm afraid we can't risk any more ships with a rescue mission.
Just because there haven't been any survivors before doesn't mean there won't be any this time.
Boldly spoken for one so young. She is learning from Anakin.
We will deploy as you have instructed, Master.
If anyone could survive, Master Plo could.
I don't know if the animation it feels different to the movie. Now, I would assume the movie probably had a larger budget.
Head for enemy activity.
Isn't that risky with the mystery weapon out there?
It might be.
And I must say, Admiral Yularen's voice fit him much better in that scene than it did in the movie. It was kind of goofy in the movie.
Don't look at me. It's Boost, sir. He only takes a bath on his own leave. Save it. Just keep working on the pod, not your jokes.
I don't believe in chance, Commander. I know if we work together, we will stay alive.
With, all due respect, strategically, it doesn't make any sense for someone to come look for us. I'll be hunting that weapon down.
I value your life more than finding that weapon.
That's an interesting line from Plo Koon right there. I value your life more than finding that weapon. You'll notice that every Jedi, for the most part, cares deeply about each and every clone in their squad. When we get into the later seasons, you'll find out that that's not the case with every Jedi, but we'll get there when we get there.
ships are in defensive formation, sir.
Admiral, how goes escort?
Convoys are proceeding on schedule, General.
And where's Skywalker?
The General felt a redeployment of this fleet would increase our defensive perimeter.
Phase 1 Cody and Phase 1 Rex. I like the Phase 2 armor, but the Phase 1, I don't know, man. I love it.
R2, set up the scanner, modulate for incoming mystery weapons.
Tune the scanners for life forms. Highest sensitivity.
So it's okay when you don't follow what the Council says.
Doing what the Jedi Council says, that's one thing. How we go about doing it, that's another.
So you always meant to come out here for survivors?
Lives are in danger, Ahsoka. We can't just turn our backs.
That's what I said back in the briefing room.
I know, but the way you said it was wrong.
So AKA, just don't say it at all. Just go and do it.
Make things worse. How are we gonna make things worse?
When you ask for trouble, you should not be surprised when it finds you.
Think trouble already found us, sir. What if we connect these two wires right here? I'm getting something.
We're under attack. Is anyone out there? Is anyone out there?
Signal is weak. They must be close by.
They've locked onto our ship.
Go get him, boys.
The droid cleanup crew.
Do you copy?
The droids are hunting for survivors.
There they go.
The scanners are practically useless.
Now, Ahsoka,
I think it's crazy that they keep this absolute piece of crap spacecraft.
how do you know Master Plo anyway?
He's one of my oldest friends. It was Master Plo Koon who found me and brought me to the temple where I belong. Now he's lost. So I thought maybe I could find him. Incoming transmission, Master.
Anakin, where are you?
Hello, Master. We made a quick stop in the Abrogado system.
You had other orders.
It was my idea, Master Obi-Wan.
No, I'm sure. You found any survivors?
No, you were right.
All the more reason for you to rejoin the defensive escort. You're going to miss the rendezvous with the fleet if you don't hurry.
I'm sorry, Ahsoka. What is it, R2?
He's got something on the emergency channel.
Corporal, there's another pod over there.
Where are you going, sir?
Outside, to destroy the enemy. Put your helmets on.
If you say so, sir.
But there remains a possibility we will survive.
That one trooper even have a helmet?
Keep the communication signal alive.
Let's just hope someone's looking for us.
Are we still picking up that signal?
Yes.
Well, this looks like the last one. Hey, what's a Jedi doing out here? Take cover!
Is there anyone out there? Come in.
It's Ahsoka. She must be close.
Keep the signal alive, Commander.
Boss! In laser clankers!
I don't know why Plo Koon didn't just do that from the beginning. Like, he could have literally just done that from the get-go.
Lost contact with the pod hunter.
The survivors are putting up a fight.
That is something we cannot allow.
We must find a way to destroy this mystery weapon.
A step ahead of us. Dooku always see.
Has there been any word from Master Plo Koon?
Anakin has found the remains of Master Plo's fleet and is searching the debris for survivors.
On whose authority?
His own, I'm afraid.
With his fleet out of position, you're left vulnerable.
Oh, his fleet is right where it should be. He's taken only a small ship, and his Padawan.
Twice the trouble. They have become a reckless decision Skywalker has made.
Let us hope it is not a costly one.
Oh, that little smirk from Palpatine at the end there.
But I never believed anyone would come looking for us.
How long can Plo Koon actually stay out there for?
Why have you left your post?
I decided we couldn't just give up on Master Plo Koon.
A noble gesture, Anakin. But the Council feels your daring may put others in danger. Please listen to me, Anakin. Return at once.
Yes, Excellency.
Weird that a member of the Council didn't contact him, but Palpatine himself did.
We have to stay. I can sense it.
Now, how can't Anakin sense it? I don't know.
No one is coming.
We're just clones, sir. We're meant to be expendable.
Not to me.
Another important line from Plo Koon. We're just clones, sir. We're meant to be expendable. Not to me. The reason I'm pointing these out is because it builds the relationship between the clones and the Jedi throughout the early seasons and onwards, and it makes Order 66 hit that much harder.
Come on, hurry. There's someone in the pod.
The pressure suits offer some protection, but they require a medical frigate for recovery.
Tell me, were there any survivors?
We couldn't find anybody else.
We tracked the mystery weapon to this system. That is when we found out it was an ion cannon. A weapon that neutralizes all power to our ships, leaving the targets defenseless. The droid!
Sorry, little guy. That is one big cruiser crusher.
And that is why I love the Separatist ship design. Just so cool, man. Don't get me wrong, I like the Venator, I like the Acclamator. Jedi Starfighters are cool, but the Malevolence, bit of a disproportioned ship, but it's very cool.
Maybe that ship is returned.
Let me go see what is wrong.
We're picking up a faint signal. They're right behind us.
Move us into attack position!
They're coming back.
Are all the systems shut down?
There are problems, sir.
Forgot to shut off the medical droid.
We've got to get the power back on now.
Can I be of assistance?
No thanks.
Sir, the enemy is attempting to flee through the debris field.
I don't want any witnesses.
There's clearly no point in turning off R2. They don't even know who's on board, even though they were just talking to the medical droid before.
Anywhere! Hurry!
Now, don't get me wrong, I know it's Anakin piloting, one of the greatest of all time when it comes to that, and he most likely did some modifications to this thing, but once again, this is not the ship to be using.
The Republic will learn of our ion cannon!
Your failure is most unfortunate.
Dooku's like, I'm not taking any responsibility for this, this is your fault. It's the whole reason you were created to shift blame onto.
Someone would come for us. We're glad he was right.
Skywalker, it is time to give our report to the Council.
Come on, Ahsoka.
You want me there? I figured because of before.
Ahsoka, through it all, you never gave up. Did a great job. If I'm getting in trouble for this, you're gonna share some of the blame too.
Right beside you, Sky Guy.
No, the Sky Guy comments, they're still around. I thought they went away after the movie. George Lucas, please. This is pretty much the beginning of the Star Wars arc narrative. The very first one, at least.
Anakin Skywalker prepares a counterattack on the enemy ship to hunt down the enemy's new battleship. As the bulk of our fleets are engaged on the front lines, we'll be on our own. General Skywalker has prepared our attack strategy.
While our capital ships are vulnerable to the enemy's attack, I believe a squad of bombers can outmaneuver their ion weapons.
The head clanker. Skywalker's getting pretty ambitious.
Yeah, Skywalker can get as ambitious as he wants, but the head clanker isn't going anywhere.
Any question?
Just tell us where that metalhead is, sir.
We destroy Grievous, we can bring the war to a quicker end.
This is an aggressive plan. Are you sure your squadron can complete this mission?
You think our boys can pull it off?
Yes, sir! There hasn't been a mission Shadow Squadron couldn't complete. That's right. Minimal casualties, maximum effectiveness.
I admire your confidence, pilot. Minimal casualties may be enough to prevent you from breaking Grievous's defenses.
Master Plo is right. With Grievous on that ship's bridge, it's bound to be well protected.
We'll destroy that bridge, and Grievous along with it.
Master Skywalker seems to inspire great confidence in his men.
My god. Venators are tiny compared to this thing.
So much for the Jedi escort!
You've got them on the run.
Charge the plasma rotors!
They're moving to attack position, sir. Are we clear to make the jump to hyperspace?
As soon as that massive ship jumps anywhere near your vicinity, why would you not be getting out of there instantly? The amount of cannons on that thing.
This is a lot more fun when they're not shooting back. I still can't seem to hit anything.
Those battle droids are expensive. The Jedi are never that harsh with their clone.
The care Jedi show for their troops is a weakness.
A weakness we shall continue to exploit. Secret Outer Rim Medical Station. It is unprotected and treating over 60,000 wounded clones. Will do them a favor and put them out of their misery. I feel very confident leaving the ship under your command.
Dooku feels very confident in his command. Last episode he was saying he was very disappointed in him. To the people that would say the Clone Wars TV series is directed towards kids, yeah, there's definitely some made-for-TV episodes, but then you have line deliveries like that are pretty dark for something that is made for kids. Also, I would argue that as time has gone on, the ratings on things have become softer. Like back in the day, they used to market Rambo toys towards kids and Terminator toys towards kids. And Rambo and Terminator sure as hell isn't made for kids.
Isn't that where our medical base is? I'll bet that will be his next target.
With a ship that big, he will be unable to chart a course that's less than 10 parsecs.
Looks like we're gonna have to take a shortcut.
If you lose any ships before you reach the target,
we won't lose anybody.
I will come along, Fly Fighter Escort.
Any help is welcome, Master Plo.
I found it interesting earlier when Count Dooku said the battle droids were expensive after Grievous smashed that one's head off, but he allows Ventress to waste how many on that little skirmish with Yoda? Considering how many battle droids get destroyed in an average skirmish or battle, you would think it'd be a bit more cautious with deploying them, I guess? I don't know. I just found that kind of interesting, a little weird that he mentioned how expensive they were.
I won't be around to hear the I told you so. That's reassuring. And I'll take the long way. But you'd better be there before I arrive.
I want to get there before too many wounded clones escape.
I want to get there before too many wounded clones escape.
They told me this ship was fast.
A nebula can be very unpredictable. I advise caution.
Don't worry about us. We can hold our own. Right, Shadow Squadron? Copy that, Shadow 2.
Does anyone care what the Padawan thinks?
Of course we care, Snips. But we're still going through that nebula.
Thanks, R2-y.
And the R2-y. My god, can we please drop the nicknames?
The evacuation is proceeding slowly, madam.
The more critically injured will have to wait.
Many of those men can't be moved at all.
Guide the patients that can be moved onto transports.
Can you see anything?
Just keep your eyes on my thruster, Shadow 2. You have to feel your way through to stay on course.
Skywalker is right. Clear your mind, and you will see the path.
Right now, I can't see anything at all.
I always know where I'm going.
Sir, the Navicomputer indicates we only have 1 parsec to go.
Good. We will maximize our casualties with this attack.
All wings, line up behind me.
Hurry! They will not follow us beyond the nebula.
We're not far behind Grievous now.
Medical station reports 50% of patients evacuated.
That's not good enough.
General Skywalker still has a chance to catch Grievous.
Shadow 2, what is the damage to your ship?
Just a scratch, sir.
We must not take any more unnecessary risks.
Understood, Master Plo. But we didn't lose any ships, and I didn't...
Sir, another contact.
I thought those things wouldn't follow us.
Not following. Coming out of hyperspace.
A squadron of Republic fighters is approaching.
Skywalker!
There are several medical transports surrounding the station.
An interesting way of docking them. And they're all dead. Loaded that ship is with cannons. I also wonder why they wouldn't make more of them. I bet they're expensive, obviously, but if they're that effective, my god.
Make towards the edge of the ray, now! Give it everything you've got!
What's wrong?
Nothing, sir. Just trying to keep it together.
Shadow Squadron, check in.
We lost.
Does that blast just continue forever? Just launching these massive energy beams out into the space?
He's lost almost half his ships. We should go, madam.
I will stay.
We need a new plan.
We can make it, Ahsoka.
Let them come. First, we will destroy the medical station.
Watch those towers, boys.
We're too close. Loosen up.
Anakin's getting everybody killed.
But everyone else is getting shot down.
Station has been targeted.
Start the ion cannon acceleration.
If we can do enough damage, the weapon may overload when Grievous tries to fire.
Shadow Squadron, new target.
We're taking out the starboard ion cannon.
Cannon 75% charged.
Well, I guess that's the one major flaw with that ship and why they never made any more of them.
Good work, Shadow Squadron.
Damage report.
We've lost both primary weapons.
So my only question there is, did the Malevolence have a shield of any kind? Or did they have to turn the shield off to use that energy cannon due to the power it used?
Full retreat.
Great job, Master Skywalker.
You didn't do so bad yourself.
I believe it was my suggestion to change the plan.
From a certain point of view.
Make sure our ships are ready. We'll only have a short time before Obi-Wan calls us for support.
I wanted to thank you for your valiant effort today. Your master is a very curious Jedi.
He is one of a kind.
And he is the chosen one, so I sure as hell hope so. We have the final episode of the first arc. I can't lie, the 20-minute episodes are I kinda feel like not enough is happening. And then when you get these arc episodes, you finally get a bit of a narrative. But we're only 4 episodes in, and I've made this clear numerous times that this show only gets better as time goes on.
We must summon reinforcements.
Were you able to contact Master Luminara?
Yes, Master. She's busy with a fleet of Separatist reinforcements nearby. She won't be able to give us support until she's turned them away.
I just briefly searched it. The Malevolence did not have any shield or shield generators to defend itself, solely relied off of its cannons and heavy offense. Didn't have any shields due to the power the ion cannon drew when being fired. That makes sense. You would think a ship as expensive and powerful as this would have a shield generator, but based on what it's meant to do.
Heading towards you is a very important galactic senator. With her as your hostage, we'll call off their attack.
As you wish, my lord.
My lady, are you sure the information from Chancellor Palpatine is reliable?
It was secretly given to him by the Supreme Executive of the Banking Clan himself. If they leave the Separatist Alliance, it will go a long way to shortening this war. We're approaching the system now. We're in the middle of a battle!
You don't say.
Our hostage has arrived.
I'm picking up a signal near the enemy vessel. Something just came out of hyperspace.
Enemy reinforcements?
Looks like a Naboo ship.
Gunners, stand down! Blazes are they doing out here?
Ahsoka, contact that.
You gotta love... Let's just throw Padme and 3PO into the middle of this story.
What are you doing out here?
I was sent on a special mission. Senate was told the Banking Clan wanted to negotiate a treaty.
Get out of there as fast as you can.
Palpatine just probably lied to her. Was like, yeah, you're going out there. The Banking Clan or something like that, Padme. You gotta go out there. With no defense, nobody on board with a blaster.
Admiral, order our ships to stop firing.
Obi-Wan's like, so they are together.
The trap, and I'm afraid I walked right into it.
Get the repair team up here. Continue working on the hyperdrive. Must be returned to Count Dooku intact.
It's crazy. This ship is so large it has its own railway system. That is cool.
Somebody has to save her skin.
Truly shows the scale of that ship.
There he goes again.
Not sure this is such a good idea.
Looks like the engines are set to destroy themselves. What are you doing with that thing?
I trust you've already formulated a brilliant plan.
As a matter of fact, I have. But I do have a plan for getting on that ship. The enemy's sensors are obviously damaged, so we'll sneak in behind them and dock at the emergency airlock.
That's your plan? Just fly there, land, hope they don't spot us, and walk in the door?
Basically.
Oh, brilliant. Let's get going.
And once again, they take this absolute piece of trash. I'm just not a fan of that ship. Might just be me personally, but hey.
If I can just get this comm panel working.
My lady, I'm afraid I was right.
General?
What?
The damage to the hyperdrive was not as bad as we first thought.
Continue the search. Find the stowaway and bring them to me.
It's believable that that panel could be broken. The ship is pretty messed up.
If they spot us, we'll be pulverized. Subtlety has never been one of your strong points, Anakin.
Everything I know, I learned from you.
Oh, if only that were true.
What was that? It sounded like a ship docking at one of the emergency airlocks.
Anakin, you're crazy. Spinning is not flying.
But it's a good trick.
I knew it! It's them!
I am on my way, Master Plo.
We're receiving a transmission from inside the Malevolent.
Yes?
Master, we found the Senator. I'm patching her through.
Padme!
Anakin!
Are you alright? Where are you?
On the lower levels, droids are everywhere.
Obi-Wan and I are on board too.
What are you doing here?
We came to get you off this ship.
According to our scans, there seems to be a large open area.
I'm not gonna lie, this third part of this arc kind of feels a bit unnecessary. Padme just randomly shows up. She gets told that there's Banking Clan, that they want to negotiate a treaty or something. I don't know, man.
What did it say?
Well,
Everything was built up with the ship, the Malevolence destroying all the bases, destroying all of the Republic fleets and cruisers. So it made sense that it had to be taken out, but it feels like we're kind of dragging it on a little bit here.
I don't see her, Anakin.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's charming. The Anakin-Obi-Wan duo is great.
He's probably late again.
But we do have company of another sort.
But at the end of the day, we know that none of these characters can die in any one of these scenarios or situations. This is kind of what it comes down to.
Fire! Oh, wait!
Anakin!
There they are! Fire!
The bridge is out!
I've got you. Nice catch. I'll fetch the droid. Oh, the things you do to get me alone.
Stop talking.
And 3PO dies. Poor 3PO, he's always just ending up in the worst of scenarios.
From your droid.
3PO.
Dude shouldn't even be in half of the situations he ends up in, too.
We'll see about that.
I need you to help me find 3PO. He's on the railjet. I know. I know. He does. Look, just find him for me.
Someone stop this!
This kind of just feels like another animated movie. You had the first episode of the battle with everything going on, and now you've got this full story narrative that spans over an hour or so period. It feels kind of like the same pattern, that this might have been another movie idea, but I don't know how well the Clone Wars movie really did in theaters.
Anything is possible. You haven't exactly impressed me today.
And here, I gotta admit, the droidicas feel like an absolute joke. They feel kind of useless, but in every episode previous to this and events previous to this, they are Grievous killing another one of his droids, but the droidicas, they don't feel, I don't know, Obi-Wan just kind of walked his way around them. If we're following the consistency of episode 1 from this series, Obi-Wan should have been pretty outmatched there. Even in The Phantom Menace, he yells, "Master, destroyers," and then they force sprint away.
And all alone. Don't shoot! I surrender! Why, you are a sight for short circuits.
The General is demanding a status report. Is the hyperdrive repaired yet? It's almost done. I'll give him the good news.
First, we need to get rid of these droids so they won't know we were here. I'm gonna hotwire the ship.
I guess I'll clean up the droids then.
I wish Grievous had that same energy throughout this entire show. That just aggressive anger, but they watered him down quite a bit in this. Not quite a bit, actually a lot. They watered him down a lot in this show.
How's the house cleaning going?
Done! Let's get out of here.
I guess repairs are finished. Prepare to charge up the hyperdrive.
Stay here and let Master Anakin find us.
3PO, what are you doing? Don't just stand there. Let's get back to the ship. R2, release the docking clamp.
Time for some clever tricks, Anakin.
That's what I was thinking.
Time for some clever tricks, Anakin, and he fucking spins.
You can shoot back anytime.
I was just about to.
I got it.
She seems to know her way around.
Oh, I never noticed that before, and even Anakin looks over to him afterwards.
You heard the General. Prepare to make the jump to hyperspace.
I love Obi-Wan's cheeky, sarcastic humor. His little remarks are great.
Pardon me, sir, but R2's scan of the enemy's ship indicates their hyperdrive is activating.
Don't worry about it.
What?
Coordinates are locked. Hyperdrive is engaging. There's something wrong with the hyperdrive.
I thought the hyperdrive was fixed. Reset the navicomputer.
Quick, reset the navicomputer.
We await the Malevolence at the rendezvous point. Have you made your escape yet?
No, reset it.
General.
Transmission has been cut off, sir. I think the General did it himself.
It's actually shocking that Grievous shows his face ever again after that. Like, that would be such a horrific loss for the Separatists, that ship being destroyed. The fact that he ever appears in front of Count Dooku, or Count Dooku doesn't just kill him after that, is a bit interesting in my opinion.
The Jedi Knights are spread thinly across the galaxy. Many young clones must join the struggle before their intensive training has been completed.
We had an early introduction to some 501st characters.
You're listening to the Grand Army of the Republic broadcast. This next one goes out to the Mutt Jumpers of the 224th.
Who's next? Fives?
Shouldn't you be watching your scope, Heavy?
Yeah, let's take a look. What do you know? All clear. Just like the last 100 times I looked.
I like that it's so quiet out here. And catch up on the reg manual.
Echo, what is wrong with you?
Leave him alone. They kept him in his growth jar too long.
You, may not realize it yet, Fives, but you landed on the most boring post in the Outer Rim. One of the most important. Attention, Sergeant on deck! Even though you're all new here, droids get past this station. They can surprise attack the facilities where we were born on our homeworld of Camino. There's some officers on the way, so I want everything squared away for inspection. Sir, yes, sir!
Still here, Anakin? When was the last time you slept?
I will admit, it's a bit weird that their hair doesn't work like real hair. It's kind of just glued onto their head. Even when Obi-Wan's touching his beard, he's touching it as if it's a solid object that doesn't move.
General Kenobi, General Skywalker.
Report back once you've arrived.
Copy that. Cody out.
Good man, that Cody.
Remember that for later, Obi-Wan.
You wanted excitement, Heavy. What the? CT-327, report in. Sentry, do you copy? I don't see him down there, Sarge. Go find him.
Now, other than the droidicas, I kind of forgot about the commando droid. They actually are a pretty big threat. At least in this episode, they are. And as much as this episode might feel like it's filler, just a bunch of clones in the middle of nowhere, you get the intro of Fives and Echo, and you get to see the commando droid for the first time. I would argue they are quite important to introduce.
This way! Hurry! There's too many!
4 clones escaped, Captain. Hardwire the all-clear signal and contact General Grievous. Secure, General. We shut down the alarm and turned on the all-clear signal.
I don't want the Republic to find out we're coming. Our fleet is approaching the system. We are almost at the rendezvous point.
Very good, my lord.
Rishi Outpost, this is Commander Cody. Do you copy?
Rishi Outpost, please respond.
Open.
Open. Comlink channel. Rishi Outpost, come in. Come in. Sorry, Commander. We're experiencing technical...
This is the inspection team.
Inspection. Negative. Negative. Do not require an inspection. Everything is fine here.
We'll be the judge of that.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Cody and Rex mission. A bit different. This episode is supposed to be set before everything we've watched so far.
Reg manual says the next... Wait. Yeah, what is that? It doesn't sound like droids.
What the hell was that?
Now that's why we have the regulation not to go outside.
I was gonna say, why wouldn't they have been briefed on that? That seems like something very important to say. Hey guys, don't go outside. The planet is infested with massive worm creatures. Just saying, like, an important briefing to give your entire squad? I don't know.
I have a bad feeling about this. You can see the outpost is operating at peak efficiency. Thank you for visiting, and have a safe trip back. We need to inspect the base just the same. There is no need. Everything is fine and fully operational. It's no good. Their comlinks are on a different...
The worst part is they just stand there, right in front of another tunnel.
Roger, roger. A droid attack flare? Whoa, what the heck are you doing? Relax. Just as I thought.
Ambush! Those clankers have tough armor! We're cut off! Copy that.
No sign of them.
The plot armor is definitely strong with Rex and Cody. I think watching this back now, that's gonna be my biggest problem with just about anything in any of the episodes. Like, Rex is in Rebels, and he doesn't die. Cody's in Revenge of the Sith.
Take your sunbonnets off.
Sir? Take them off.
As I was saying earlier, the worm, not a good idea. Oh my god, crack shot. But yeah, any altercations like Anakin, Obi-Wan, Grievous, Dooku, any of those main characters get into, you know they're not gonna die in the show.
My designation is Trooper 27-5555, sir. We call him Fives. I'm Heavy. This is Echo. Where's your sergeant?
Dead, sir.
We're all that's left. Looks like we got ourselves a batch of shinies, Commander. Shinies? That's right, your armor. It's shiny and new, just like you. Me and my batches are trained and ready.
Commander Cody, do you copy? Captain Rex, please respond.
They should have checked in from the Rishi station hours ago. It appears your captain follows orders as well as you do.
Perhaps Cody is boring Rex with standard procedures and protocol. Admiral, let me know if you hear from Rex.
Look sharp, rookies. Our home planet of Kamino's at risk. We have to retake this base. So we will retake this base. I have a few ideas.
Unit 2-6, is that you?
Roger, roger.
You sound strange. Is something wrong with your vocabulary?
Roger, roger.
Take off your helmet. Let me see your faceplate.
Roger, roger. This is never gonna work.
Whoa!
So Rex puts the hand on Echo. I'm wondering if they always had that intention in the later seasons, what they do to Echo. I wonder if that was always the plan going forward. Fives and Echo, very important to the Clone Wars story.
Sorry, Echo, I junked that one. Not so tough now, are ya? It looks like we have more visitors.
It looks like a separatist fleet.
That's why
Very observant.
they're mounting a full-scale invasion.
That base cannot be allowed to alert the Jedi that we're coming. Send down reinforcements to investigate.
Those clankers sabotaged our transmitter, and they hardwired the all-clear signal. You always said you wanted to be in the front lines. We can't protect the outpost long against that army of clankers. Then we'll destroy the outpost instead. Our mission is to defend this facility at all costs. We have to warn the Republic about the invasion. When they stop receiving our beacon, they'll get the message something's wrong. Today we fight for all our brothers back home. I think we can even the odds a bit. This one here is mine. Ha! Big gun doesn't make a big man.
Open up.
Didn't say please.
Close. Get up.
We could use a Jedi about now.
General, there's still no response.
If something were wrong, Cody would contact us.
We've run into some difficulties. There seem to be a few clones left, sir.
We can't let a few puny clones stop us.
The handset isn't linking up with the detonator. Heavy. Yes, sir. This detonator isn't working. I'll take care of it. Just make it fast. Those droids are getting close. This isn't good. There's gotta be another way.
The clones are fleeing, cowards.
Heavy, hit them. Where's Heavy? I'm on it, sir. Heavy, get out of there. The remote isn't working. Detonate it manually.
Hold on there. Blast him.
Gotta get up there. Let's move. It's no use. I know what I have to do. Look like your tone, rookie.
So the battle droids have really bad aim, or Heavy just gets incredibly lucky with plot armor here. He's gonna die regardless of the fact.
Do we take prisoners?
I don't.
R.I.P. Heavy. Taking one for the team.
Heavy always did hate that place.
The Rishi base has stopped transmitting.
Grievous.
Sound the invasion alarm.
You would think as soon as Commander Cody or Rex wasn't responding and you knew there was some sort of issue that they would maybe start heading there, but I don't know.
Get us out of here.
They clearly weren't that far to begin with. They had Rex and Cody sent out there.
Getting off this crater, boys.
On behalf of the Republic, we thank you for your valiant service. We honor your comrade's sacrifice.
Your new unit is lucky to have you. I'd be proud to fight beside you anytime, anywhere.
Congratulations. All due respect, sir, we failed our mission. We don't deserve this. If it weren't for you, the Republic wouldn't have learned of the Separatist invasion until it was too late. You're exactly the kind of men I need in the 501st.
That was a pretty important episode building up the 501st there. Gotta like that.
After suffering a series of disastrous defeats, commissioned to protect the strategic world of Bothawai, Anakin Skywalker and his weary battle group are all that stands between the system and domination by the droid army.
Okay, so the animation and audio seems a bit different already in this episode.
It's headed your way.
Seems like that coward always knows where and when to attack us.
Suicide is not the Jedi way, Master.
You should listen to your Padawan.
As you listen to yours, my old master? No, we're going to stay and fight.
Typically back then a show got a 5-episode premiere or start, and I'm assuming they definitely updated the animation here, because it looks different. It feels different too.
They will have the advantage. All power to the forward shields. The asteroids will protect us.
Slow approach. Let's draw them in.
Yes, sir.
We are standing by.
Enemy closing to Zone 6.
We have a clear shot at their cruisers.
They're right on top of us.
Concentrate fire on the closest Republic cruiser.
What is this music?
We're not gonna last a Minoc minute out here.
Hang on, we've got them right where we want them.
Put your stabilizer, Gold 6!
This seems like really strange Star Wars music.
It's no good. Incoming's too heavy.
No, R2. We're not retreating. They're in position. Unveil our little surprise.
It's time you join the party.
With pleasure.
Okay, this is just getting wacky. What the hell is going on here?
We've been outflanked.
All units, fire at will!
Where are we supposed to go?
Grievous is just gonna run away.
Well, I guess I'm in charge now.
Yep, there he goes. It's very typical of him in this show. Something goes completely and utterly wrong, and he just fucking disappears.
Let's finish this. All batteries, target that command bucket.
See what you can do about that, buddy. I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, that's a really bad shot. Why is everything so white? Oh my god, this is really hard to look at. It's all washed out. Oh my god, what happened to Rex?
Fleet of tinnies is nothing but spare parts.
Your resourcefulness always amazes me.
I'm sorry, R2's dead. Yeah, whatever. Alright.
R2 in the field.
Well, R2 units are a dime a dozen. I'm sure you'll find a suitable replacement.
I could take a squad out there, track him down.
You know attachment is not acceptable for a Jedi.
It's not just that, Master. I didn't wipe R2's memory.
What? He's still programmed with our tactics in base locations? What possessed you not to erase that droid's memory?
Sometimes R2 having that extra information has come in handy.
Then find that droid, Anakin. Our necks might very well depend on it.
Anakin and his attachments. I really wish they could let go of the ship, which, by the way, looks like it's much larger than it was before.
This is R3S6. And more powerful than the old R2 units. And best of all, Master, he's gold. For Gold Leader of Gold Squadron.
There's my ship. R2's gone. He must have escaped. He's got to be around here somewhere.
R2 isn't on the scanner.
Looks like a Trandoshan scavenger, probably combing the battlefield for salvage.
The historical texts say...
Archive texts can only teach you a part of the picture, my young Padawan.
It's weird. It's like the animation has upgraded in some areas, but is still relatively the same. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what's changed, but you can feel an overall change.
No, not for a long time. Nice R3 unit. Trade for a C-14?
Not on your life, Lizardo.
Well, let's see how much I have here.
Tell you what, I may have an R2 unit buried somewhere in the hold. But be careful. There are many, unique items down here.
Is that 3PO? Why did that look like 3PO?
These assassin droids can be very unpredictable. Take my word for it, they're deadly. R3, access the computer and find the inventory manifest. That sounded like R2.
How can you tell the difference?
Don't need the lights on!
No, Goldie, the hatch!
This music is so weird. What is going on here? This drum and bass music. Oh my god, all these shots are rendered completely differently. They're not even in the same lighting or anything. What is going on here? This episode feels kinda unfinished.
You're right about the hands-on experience, Gramps.
Good job, but you missed one.
They feel so wooden, too. There's no expression in the face.
Stubby, you'd make a poor excuse for a light switch. R2 would have never made that mistake. A little late, Stubby.
Ah, if you didn't have a lightsaber, you'd be a dead man.
Where's my droid?
Master, what are you doing?
Let's get out of here.
I told you there were no R2 droids down here.
Oh, he lied. And he's got contact with Grievous right away. Of course.
A Jedi came looking for it. Maybe it is worth more than we negotiated.
Don't push me, slime.
We have to assume that R2 was destroyed.
I'd say Grievous doesn't pay him regardless and just kills him anyway.
He must have some sort of secret listening post out there somewhere.
Split up your squadrons, Anakin. Find that base and destroy it.
I'll sweep the outer corridor while the rest of your ships focus on the center.
Want to go it alone?
I'm sure. More than one fighter will just draw too much attention.
You'll need a droid to help you navigate.
I think Stubby is defective. Come on, Stubby.
What is this fucking music, man? There's something really, really off with these animations.
Removed your restraining bolt, have you?
Have you verified those coordinates on the search grid? Okay, let's see what we can find. Activate long-range scanner. No, not the tracking beacon! Shut it down, R3!
That's Master Skywalker's tracking beacon.
There's our Jedi tracking beacon. Now you have fallen into my trap.
And there he is, right on time.
Time to leave. Plot a course out of here and prep the hyperdrive engine. I said prep them, not drop them! Where's R2 when I need him?
Launch everything we have.
Sir, it's only one fighter.
Everything.
I can't lie, not liking this music. This episode has been full of just bad music. Like strange drum and bass, off-putting techno. I don't know, man. It's fucking weird.
That was clever.
It just feels like it should be in a typical action movie or something. Or in a nightclub scene. I don't know what's going on with this episode. Half the shots feel completely half-finished, half-baked.
If this ship blows up, you go with it. What do you mean the laser guns won't fire?
Cargo bay doors open.
But R3's having a problem with the engine.
Destroy those ships. Don't let them get away.
Almost there.
Power it up, Rex. We're going right between those tin cans.
I'm just, I don't buy that ship is suitable for anything other than cargo transport. And Grievous destroys another droid. I think that's the third one now?
What did you think of your first adventure?
I'll tell you what I think. I think I'm lucky to be alive.
Now you hurt his feelings.
His feelings? What about R2?
Missing in action, Anakin Skywalker's heroic droid navigator R2-D2, and is on his way to General Grievous, who will surely plunder the Republic's secrets.
What is it, Galactic?
I prefer to get my reward in cash.
We've searched the supply grid, sir. There's nothing to indicate the presence of an enemy outpost.
And we're back to this crazy drum and bass.
I'm receiving a strange transmission. I can't seem to make it out, though.
No, you're losing it. That's R2.
What is going on here? You'd better be worth all this trouble.
We have a lock on the droid's location, sir.
Prepare to jump to those coordinates.
What is it, Galactic?
I've arrived. This is the droid those Jedi came looking for.
What secrets do you carry? No need for fear. We're all droids here. Rip this little rat apart and find out everything he knows.
I don't know why they're keeping R3 around. He's done the exact opposite of everything Anakin has said.
You must sneak aboard that station and destroy it before they crack R2's memory banks.
I could rescue R2.
No, this is not a rescue mission.
We're bringing the droid?
We'll need Goldie to open secured hatches.
That's just great.
I guess the R3 units don't have fuel in them. Can't fly on its own.
Take this upstairs, and be sure not to drop it. Whoa!
Next time, you're lugging this astromech around.
All this moisture is corroding my servo motors. Get your head adjusted. It feels great. That'll feel great.
Or get your head adjusted, literally.
Alright, Stubby, get to work.
The reactors are 30 levels below us.
You take the squad and blow up those reactors. We'll meet in the landing bay.
I hope you find R2 in one piece.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on in episode 6, but it seems like the animation has returned or fixed. Because episode 6 felt like it was rushed or forced, or I have no idea what was going on there, but it was pretty shit.
This droid is worth more, I get paid more.
No, I thought Grievous killed him, but I couldn't remember if he did. Definitely aligns with his character. I also don't know why Grievous wouldn't get somebody else to take R2 apart. Like, do you not have somebody better on the ship to do that?
What are you doing back here? Come on!
cure.
We found the reactor room. Ray shielded.
Good luck with that.
Go ahead, Goldie. Make me proud.
Oh, this'll be good. Those droids are getting closer. I think R3's gonna open up that door anytime soon.
Patience, Captain.
I don't know why you brought this droid along. He's done nothing correct.
Hurry up, Goldie. Droid poppers now!
Droid poppers!
Take the captured R2 unit to my ship. They sent a child to destroy my station.
You must be General Grievous.
Yeah, instantly annihilated. What did she expect? It's actually out of character that Grievous didn't kill her first.
Watch out for a second Jedi loose in the station.
Yeah, that just seemed like a ridiculous fight. An entire encounter.
Where is the fight you promised me, youngling?
It's me, Rex. There are only 2 of us left. Should we abort the mission?
Complete the mission. That's an order, Rex.
She's distracting Grievous. Come on. We still got a job to do.
Come here, child. So far, you have failed to impress me.
Goldie, over here. Goldie, no!
Your friends won't help you. You're stuck with me.
I just don't buy it that Grievous stands there and watches her run away both times. You have such a powerful character with Grievous. And Ahsoka, yeah, she becomes powerful eventually, but right now, Padawan Ahsoka ain't doing anything against Grievous. That's just a simple fact of the matter.
Thanks, R2. Rex, can you hear me? I'll meet you back at the landing bay. Oh, yeah, I had to get a replacement droid. It was Obi-Wan's idea.
R3, what have you to report?
Stubby little backstabber.
You're just realizing this now, Ahsoka? Come on. After he sold you out?
Great, there's the Twilight. Now where's everyone else? Hey, Stubby, where's Ahsoka?
Explosives are in place, sir.
Where is Ahsoka?
She engaged General Grievous.
Alone?
It was on her orders, sir. The droid was with her.
Are you trying to get us killed?
I don't know why you haven't put 2 and 2 together.
That double-crossing droid is a spy.
Another lightsaber to add to my collection. My spy droid R3 has trapped your precious master. When I finished with you, he's next.
He's gone by now, and he's gonna blow up your precious spy station.
Not this time.
Let's see how Ahsoka gets out of this one.
You just let me worry about the details.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh my god. Just pushes his hand down. Cuts off his own hand. It's wild. I don't know, man. A scenario like that where Grievous has her in a choke, and there he goes. He's running away again. There he goes. That should have never been written in, where he has her in a chokehold, and she just, because the ship shakes, is able to escape. That seemed like too easy of a getaway for the situation she was in. And Grievous, just typical. Oh, I lost the battle. I lost Ahsoka. I'm just gonna run away now. I'm not highly impressed.
What did I miss?
Oh, the usual.
I was leading the mission, and it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Your stubby little gold droid pal works for him?
I guess we were all fooled.
There are fuel cells over here.
Get ready, Rex.
R2 did it.
Of course he did it. Now let's get out of here.
And he lost R2 again. There you have it.
You risked the mission. All your men, even your Padawan, to save a droid.
R2 found the listening post, and he saved our lives.
Oh, Anakin, one day.
I'm glad we got R2 back, Master.
R2 is more than a droid. He's a friend.
He's not just a friend, he's highly important to the story ahead. Okay, continuing on to episode 8.
The Clone War threatens the unity of the Republic. Senator Padme Amidala journeys to the outer rim world of Rhodia.
Senator Amidala.
Okay, it looks like we're getting a Padme 3PO Jar Jar episode.
Requested me personally, Chancellor.
But in these dangerous times, you should be accompanied by a clone escort.
She's going on another mission with no guards after she was sent to those random coordinates and almost got killed after she was captured. I've got a bad feeling about this episode.
Planet just like home. Misa had to get going.
You would be doing me a great favor by staying with the ship.
Jar Jar, you'd be doing everybody a favor if you just didn't show up.
I won't be long.
His Excellency à toi.
Hachu Apenki Odiogrin.
Ciao, Basso.
I've missed you so much.
I was afraid you might not come.
We've been friends since I was a little girl, when you were my father's strongest ally in the Senate. And of course I'd come to help you.
I guess it's cool to see the Rhodians planet, but this episode's probably going to drag on, 100%. And they're clearly not on good terms.
Without any help at all.
The vote was postponed, but you will get your food.
They've already sided with Dooku.
Newt Gunray has promised to support us. He is giving us food, ships, and protection.
Newt Gunray.
I should have known.
You won't get away this time, Senator.
3PO! Come in, 3PO!
Stop her!
She's always able to just barely get the transmission out.
To live in fear is no life at all. Don't do this!
You have made a wise decision.
I mean, she can call him uncle all she wants, but they definitely don't look related.
What didn't they speak in?
I couldn't possibly repeat it.
Yeah, it's episodes like this that are probably purely made for television purpose.
I don't think that requires translation.
This is gonna come off as a pure filler episode where they just start off and end in the exact same thing. And if I had to guess, the Rhodian uncle, with air quotations, uncle, ends up siding with Padme in the end, and they probably defeat the Separatist army. As soon as there's an episode with Jar Jar being one of the main focused characters, it's most likely filler.
Close.
It's not too late. You can stop this madness.
A crab droid is headed right for you. Yes, you, sir!
Misa okay.
Jar Jar can't die, okay?
Misa okay, Threeso. Saving you.
I don't have any words. Every single problem that 3PO and Jar Jar face are simply created by Jar Jar.
Perhaps we should try to contact the clone troopers. What did you break now?
Misa doing nothing. Jedi role. Whose are you supposing this belongs to?
I wouldn't, know.
Who do you think?
If those droids attacking us, Padme's probably in trouble. We must have and try and saving her.
Viceroy Gunray go be ananhata.
What about Senator Amidala's companions?
Soyed riwa nagavi toko.
If there are no signs of her friends, they must have fled into the jungle. I want no sign of trouble.
Misa eyeball stuck in the sleeve.
Just look at you. You can't be serious.
And now he's Darth Jar Jar.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
The unforetold prophecy.
The citizens of Rhodia welcome you.
Where is Senator Amidala?
Awaiting your arrival.
I do not wish to keep her waiting. I hope it is not too painful for her.
We got to rescuing her.
A Jedi?
Where's a Jedi?
Kill the Jedi!
We surrender!
Ah!
The Jedi got away, went underwater.
Sound the alarm and take that Republic droid scum!
Dismantling center. Innocent, I tell you.
Yeah, I can't lie to you guys. I'm not entirely impressed with this one. This is the definition of a filler episode. I know there's a few of them per season.
Take me to Senator Amidala at once!
Don't be fearing, Padme. Misa coming.
Better watch out. There's a Jedi on the loose.
Seen battle droids sliced in half by a lone Jedi.
Quiet, you.
You made it! I'm rescued at last! Hurry before the battle droids figure out what's happening! Let's get out of here, Master Jedi!
Jedi? There's no prisoner in here. How did she do that?
For a second, I thought she was gonna punch the droid, and I was gonna say, my god, we're doing this again.
I am a protocol droid, fluent in over 6 million forms of...
Quiet.
Mistress Padme, oh, thank the Maker you're safe.
What about the Jedi?
There is no Jedi. Here's the battle droids have mistaken Jar Jar for one.
This is our chance to capture Viceroy Gunray.
The ship has been destroyed.
Battle droids?
No.
Jar Jar?
Jar Jar.
Yeah, I'm chalking it up to if Jar Jar is the main or second to main character in an episode, it's probably a filler. This just feels like a made-for-TV, putting it on in the morning before heading to school.
Your request will be taken into consideration after Senator Amidala's execution.
I guess it gives us a deeper look into the Rhodian planet and the ways the Separatists work with their alliances and their leaders and all of that. But you could more or less put 2 and 2 together.
Be on alert for that Jedi.
She escaped, sir.
Escape!
It's the Jedi!
Shoot him!
If that doesn't tell you he's a Sith Lord, then I don't know what does. That movement is ridiculous.
The Jedi has been spotted in the South Pole.
Let's move. Roger, roger.
I think that was rather clever.
Where did she go?
I understand making the battle droids kinda stupid, but they're just painfully stupid.
Jar Jar, no.
Senator Amidala.
Jar Jar dies for the, like, 5th time in Star Wars.
I say, is anyone there?
This is a restricted frequency.
I am C-3PO, human cyborg.
No droids.
We require immediate assistance.
Hold it.
Oh.
You're under arrest. You got him, boss. Too bad you can't take out that slug monster.
You saved me. You saw my new pal.
Yeah, Jar Jar is definitely a Sith Lord. He just displayed beast control.
Don't do this, Viceroy.
Silence! I am a protocol droid on a diplomatic...
Ready? It's the Jedi. It's the Jedi.
Release the senator.
That Jedi is going to attack.
Shoot him! Shoot them all! Jedi has summoned a monster.
I'm telling you, man, that's further proof right there.
We have to get out of here.
Hold it right there, Viceroy.
At last, we can finish this.
Blast that Jedi and shoot her.
I think it's time to tell the Viceroy about our little secret. How you never meant to leave the Republic.
What is she talking about?
I am with the Republic.
You will pay for this treachery.
You are going to spend the rest of the war in a cell.
You should have spent the rest of the fucking war in a cell after the events of the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. Oh, that was a bit of a rough one, I can't lie.
Senator Padme Amidala has scored a victory against the Separatist Alliance.
Captain, have you made contact with a cruiser?
Yes, General.
I am a man of great wealth, and I can be very generous to my allies.
That is a very tempting offer, Viceroy. In the meantime, I have a gift for you.
This is an outrageous miscarriage of justice.
Keep moving.
Greetings, General. We have the brig all ready for this.
Don't let your overconfidence give Gunray another advantage, Ahsoka.
I actually like the look of the Senate commandos. Their armor's pretty cool. Essentially just a blue clone trooper, but they're not actual clones.
The Viceroy will not last long under Jedi interrogation.
I have already put a plan into action. She is a gifted assassin, you have my word.
Ventress has failed you in the past. Grievous has failed you in the past. Dooku himself has failed in the past.
There is no margin for error this time.
I am worthy, as you shall see.
Has the Viceroy cracked?
Not yet.
Your thoughts betray you, Viceroy. I can sense your concern.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We just have to take in, it took an entire movie of Phantom Menace for the Jedi and the Naboo Guard to capture this guy and to end the blockade in the Trade Federation. But it took Jar Jar 20 minutes.
Right now, or I will gut you like a Rokarian dirtfish.
And Ahsoka has lost it.
Terra is not a weapon the Jedi use. Wasn't serious. But the only way he'll talk is if he's scared enough.
Perhaps I was too hasty.
Ahsoka just smarter than every Jedi Master, apparently.
Green Company, prepare to repel the enemy.
Reminds me of Battlefront, raiding the capital ship.
They're headed for the detention level. We need reinforcements.
You will stay here with Captain Argaius.
As you wish, Master.
Appears you are in no position to negotiate after all, Padawan.
Maybe they're here to make sure you won't talk.
There's a ball! Super battle droids are everywhere. Fall back to the detention level.
Ventress just hopping around.
The enemy's advancing toward the prison level. We're on our way.
She's smart enough she'd be able to take out this entire ship, but I'd assume they'd probably write her to end up in some sort of goofy scenario or situation where she loses.
Looks like the last of them, General.
I sense our troubles are not over.
I am ready to discuss our bargain again.
May I have a word?
Certainly, Captain.
I've got the all clear. The enemy has been repelled.
If it isn't the hairless harpy.
If it isn't Skywalker's filthy, obnoxious little pet.
Pretty accurate, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling to believe that Ventress would have any difficulty.
Good thing I don't need saving.
Like, Ahsoka, she's just still a Padawan, so I'm struggling to believe this fight goes her way in any way, shape, or form. Yeah.
How do you like your room now?
Now, Luminara, she definitely has a better chance, but I don't really think she's that skilled either with the lightsaber.
What are we waiting for? Ahsoka! Thanks.
Communications down. Propulsion's dead.
Stay here and guard him. I'll confront her myself.
Why wouldn't you put him back in the cell?
I am more than capable of dealing with a lone assassin armed with undisciplined fighting skills.
But she has no idea what that bog witch is capable of. No idea.
Sometimes, being a good soldier means doing what you think is right.
Do you think you'll still be able to call on the Force after I've separated your head?
Even with my vision clouded, I recognize the fighting style of Count Dooku. Your version is unrefined, amateurish, sloppy.
Well, you're only playing into her hatred and anger, which is not helping.
We've got this under control, Master Jedi.
Wow, would you look at that? Ahsoka even got the rank of Master before Anakin.
Watch him closely.
And Luminara's dead.
Now you fall, as all Jedi must.
But then Ahsoka saves her, probably? Yeah, alright. Luminara thought Ventress was gonna fight clean and not fight dirty.
We can't let her get to Gunray.
What's that, Captain?
Oh, nothing to worry about.
I was wondering why you could see his face. Obviously, he's the captain of the Royal Guard, the Coruscant Guard, or whatever, commandos, but it seemed too good to be true.
Master, I never meant to overstep my bounds, but...
We've been betrayed. Argaius has freed Gunray.
We'll take her together.
This is your last warning!
I am an innocent pawn!
Stand down, Captain.
That's supposed to be Gree, isn't it?
Clone like you would never understand.
This is the clone who gets his head sliced clean off by Yoda. Good soldiers follow orders.
You and I disagree on what makes a good son.
You should have taken my offer when you had the chance, clone.
And just like that, Newt Gunray gets away scot-free again. My god, man.
Our plan went off without a hitch. Of course, make sure your contributions are noted in my report.
Figured that much. He's not a main character by any means, so... All I gathered from this episode is Luminara sucks at fighting, and Ventress and Dooku's partnership, I guess we'll call it, is about to be reconnected.
Evil Separatist leader Newt Gunray has broken free of his Jedi escort.
Feels like you kind of get one or two unrelated episodes and then an arc of at least 3 completely proper arc from beginning to end, but I don't know. We're also getting a lot of different Jedi perspectives, which is the best part about it. Kit and Luminara, Plo Koon, the list goes on.
Sorry we lost that slimy double dealer.
Just keep a lookout for me, okay? Nadar! Congratulations on passing the trial.
But it is an honor to finally serve beside you as a knight. Allow me to show the way.
I'm pretty sure this guy gets annihilated by Grievous.
Charming. No guards.
We specialize in making entrances.
I liked that line. We specialize in making entrances. It was simple, but I liked it.
Scan is a negative, General. Well, that was something.
For everyone!
Viceroy?
You must protect me at all costs.
Jedi are here.
Those Jedi pick up my trail, they never leave me alone.
Think about it, Republic dogs.
I didn't forget to teach you restraint, did I, my old Padawan?
I'm sorry, Master. I got carried away.
Those who have power should restrain themselves from using it.
Have you, Viceroy?
Have nothing, Jedi fools!
You can only hear the projection sounds when it's been turned around.
Apologize for the deception, Master Jedi.
You have a great talent for unexpected appearances.
While the Viceroy is unavailable for capture, allow me to offer you an alternative prize.
This has got to be a trap.
This place looks like a shrine to that strange warrior.
And what does that tell you?
This is the lair of General Grievous.
Glad you figured that one out.
The ongoing stalemate in the war has become unacceptable. Lord Sidious demands more dramatic results.
You expect victory over Jedi, but all you give me to fight them is battle droids!
These must be trophies taken from the Jedi he's murdered. There are so many.
Why would Dooku want to set a trap for his best general?
Are we the bait? Or is Grievous the bait?
Your droid is tracking an incoming ship.
It matches a description of General Grievous's.
Capturing Grievous could turn the tide of the war.
Wow, it's a good thing that can't happen. Actually, I'm pretty sure Grievous does get captured at one point in this show, but he once again just escapes like he normally does.
Guards!
Cooperate, Grievous, and perhaps the Senate will be merciful.
It is you who shall get no mercy!
Cables!
Why wouldn't he just cut the cables? He's got 4 arms.
Don't make me destroy you!
And that's the problem with the Jedi. This guy he's gonna murder so many Jedi. Gonna murder so many clones. Probably murdered tons of innocent. Don't make me destroy you. No, destroy Grievous. You absolutely should destroy Grievous. Your entire squad, knocked out or dead.
The clones got in the way. I could have taken him.
Let's take care of our wounded.
That guy's definitely giving off some Sith vibes.
If you were a better fighter, we would not be having this conversation. It's going to take me forever to get you back into decent shape.
What happened to my bodyguards?
They were remotely deactivated for recharge. I thought you did it.
Lock down the perimeter!
Let me go after Grievous myself.
You may no longer be a Padawan, but you are not ready to take on Grievous.
Nadar is still trying to prove himself even after completing the trials. This was 2003 Grievous. They would have all been dead long ago.
Better warm up the shuttle's long-range transmitter.
Get out of there, R6! R6! R6!
You've run out of time!
Come out, General. Show us some of that separatist hospitality.
I will say one thing. It feels like they've figured out the animation at this point. It feels the smoothest it's been so far. Episode 6 was easily rock bottom in terms of their animation. Now we're looking at something that's pretty good for the most part. Like, not bad at all.
You will provide some sport for me yet. Time to entertain our guests.
There might be worse things here than Grievous.
You don't say.
Goodbye, Jedi!
Sometimes I wonder why you submitted to the changes.
Improvements!
Shoot him, Commander!
Oh, that clone is definitely dead.
I understand your pain, but you forget your teachings, Nadar. Revenge is not the Jedi way.
But in this war, strength prevails. The rules have changed.
Perhaps you are the one who has changed. Come now.
Let's see if Gore is finished playing with the Jedi. Where are they?
You have an incoming transmission from Count Dooku.
General, understand the Jedi have infiltrated your lair. Your recent defeats at their hands shaken my faith in your ability to lead the droid army. I'm sure you can understand my need to reassess your effectiveness.
You deactivated my guards! You let the Jedi in here! So you would test me?
I do hope you emerge victorious. It's time for you to prove.
Alright, Count. I'll play your little game. I will rest when the Jedi are dead.
Yeah, Grievous just still doesn't seem like big enough of a threat.
Master, the Jedi are about to enter the control room.
Inside, hurry!
No, you go. I will hold him off.
There's no time to argue. Hurry!
I have been waiting for this.
Nadar, only reason he is introduced is so he can be killed. That is the simple reason.
You can't defeat us all.
Of course I can.
Oh no.
No.
And there you have it.
Do you hear me, Jedi?
R6, meet me at the south landing platform.
I'm coming for you next, Fisto.
6, I'm at the platform.
Going somewhere.
You might have been a proud warrior once, just a pawn in Dooku's game.
I wield great power.
That power will only consume you.
This episode kind of redeems the Jar Jar one from previous, but not really. This is only showing how incompetent Grievous can be at times. And like I said, Nadar's only there to be killed off. Kit simply can't die in this situation. Even though it's cool to see him fight Grievous, Grievous is just going to take another L. They're both going to go their separate ways.
You will die swiftly. Stop him. The Jedi Fisto escaped.
So there is room for improvement.
And there you have it. That entire episode was just to have a bunch of clones and a youngling die. Or not a youngling, but Kit's former Padawan.
The Jedi way, this is not. Manhunt. During a heroic attempt to capture the Count, Anakin Skywalker has gone missing. A lone separatist frigate in the far reaches of the Outer Rim.
What the hell am I looking at? Why is Kenobi in an astronaut suit? That was funny as fuck.
Don't bother to get up. You're not the prisoner I'm looking for. This is how you thank me for rescuing you? Pounce on me from the ceiling?
Kinda difficult without a lightsaber.
Did you manage to locate Dooku before landing in jail?
Might have been able to do something about it if I'd had my weapon.
It was important for you to arrive without it, so your capture would be convincing. When you're a Jedi Master, you can make the plan.
That's just it. How can I become a Jedi Master if I'm always getting caught?
At least you're a master at getting caught. If it isn't Count Dooku.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, I thought I sensed an unpleasant disturbance in the Force.
Cruiser attacking.
Your ship is surrounded, Count.
Jedi fools.
I should have seen that coming.
You cut him off. I'll follow him and meet you at the hangar.
Why do I even try?
Count Dooku using the lightning as he's sliding down.
Ship is ready, sir.
Good.
Escaping on one of those Geonosian sail ships again.
I thought you were following Dooku.
I was. I followed him here.
Dooku managed to escape. Follow us in what ships you can round up.
That was easy. Lucky for you, I'm an excellent pilot.
For all your expertise, this is not a very smooth landing.
If you'd hit that second fighter, we wouldn't be in this mess.
I've had better landings. What's this? A homing beacon?
Which means the distinguished Count is waiting for help. Not without...
This episode is named Dooku Captured, which only obviously makes me think that Dooku is going to get captured by them at some point. And I can only think of, like, they have him captured. How does he actually get away? How do they let him go? And how many times does this actually happen through this show?
You won't be needing this anymore.
Is this where we meet Hondo?
Well, what do we have here? More importantly, my friend, who are you?
Master! Obi-Wan, can you hear me?
Anakin, when I tell you to run, run.
Master!
Your lightsaber.
It got knocked out of my hand.
By a rock?
Yeah, by a rock.
Anakin loses his lightsaber for the 800th time.
You know what would be helpful? A little light?
Silly thing. It was just working a minute ago.
You don't suppose it was hit by a rock, do you?
Oh, this should be interesting.
Your solar sailor.
Obi-Wan just sits back.
It's a pretty rare ship. What are you doing all the way out here?
I sustained some damage in an asteroid storm. Feel free to help yourself to it.
If you need transport, the nearest planet is Florum, but you would certainly be more comfortable there than here.
Perhaps I shall take you up on your offer.
Fee? Just a little something to cover my expenses.
I'd be happy to compensate you for your services.
Jump in anytime!
Oh, you're doing fine.
I thought Gundarks were only found on Vankor!
Then this system must be Vankor.
That would make this one
the mother of all Gundarks.
Are you gonna help me?
This entire time just could have helped him. I don't know why they don't just use the Force to lift the rocks off the entrance, but whatever. They're busy fighting this thing instead.
Welcome to Florum. Lose your flashy sword, Jedi?
I am more powerful than any Jedi.
You're still outnumbered. Someone is sure to pay a pretty price for you. You don't survive in the Outer Rim by being stupid. If the Separatists will pay to get you back, chances are the Republic will offer even more.
That's the one thing I like about Hondo in this series. He's actually smart. In Rebels, he is essentially Jar Jar 2.0.
New problem! Come on, Obi-Wan. Don't give up now! What was that?
What are the chances of that?
Looks like I got here just in time.
Gundar.
Oh, you mean the one that's too far away to worry about?
There's still Dooku to deal with.
You let him get away?
If you want the Sith Lord, it will cost you 1,000,000 credits. Delivered in an unarmed diplomatic ship. Let me present your fearless Sith Lord. I'm afraid he's too embarrassed to speak. You want proof? This is his lightsaber.
Belongs to Dooku. That lightsaber does.
Palpatine's like, fuck. What are you doing, Dooku? How did you let this happen?
We may never have a better chance to capture Count Dooku.
Send your Jedi, but they must be unarmed.
Impossible.
They will be safe. No interest in getting involved in your war.
We've re-established contact with Kenobi and Skywalker.
We know very little about these pirates. We may be walking blind into what could very well be a hostile situation. Well, this should be fun.
So they just walk right into a trap?
Congratulations on your capture of Count Dooku.
Blasters, cannons, that glowy thing. Those things can do some damage. Carved up some of my best men pretty good.
All we want is to confirm you are holding Dooku. Look how the mighty Sith Lord has fallen.
This is literally the end of the war right here.
That you yourself were in similar surroundings.
But now I'm free and you're not.
You'll be brought to trial by the Senate.
Oh, my naive young Jedi. If you think these Weequayans plan to let you leave?
They're planet-hopping thieves looking for a quick score.
They are devious and deceitful. And most importantly, stupid.
It's a wonder you don't get along with them, Dooku.
I don't know about you, but I could use some rest.
I'm worried about these pirates.
Yeah, I'm remembering this correctly. Anakin and Obi-Wan get captured as well.
No question they have Dooku. Send the ransom.
Senator Karros and Representative Binks will be dispatched immediately.
Can I persuade you to join us for a drink? To a successful transaction!
To powerful pirates and new friends of the Republic.
How a bunch of drunken pirates managed to catch Dooku when we couldn't.
Here, here.
So that was sneaky. They swapped out their drinks there. And there you go. It felt like a really strange moment to end an episode. They drink the drinks and just pass out. Continuing on.
Eager to get custody of Dooku, the Republic agreed to pay Hondo a hefty sum.
What happened?
I guess that pirate brew is stronger than we thought.
Why would they risk losing the ransom?
They must be trying to triple their payday.
They switched out their drinks though. What the fuck do you mean they were drugged?
Oh great. It's you.
You will notice our shackles are bound together. I have tried to separate us.
But could you at least spare me the sound of your constant chatter?
And while I hold my tongue, the two of you will devise a brilliant strategy for getting off this godforsaken planet.
Yes!
I told you kidnapping the Sith Lord was a stroke of brilliance. As my sweet mother always said, if one hostage is good, two are better. And three, well, that's just good business.
Hondo Onaka, a businessman. Different kind of business, but there you have it.
Hondo's asked me to go out and meet the Republic's senators and bring them here with the ransom. I want that spice intact. I'll tell him this ship was destroyed with everyone on it, including the spice.
Good work, Senator Karros. I am relieved you're about to arrive at the pirate stronghold safely.
Representative Binks, stop fooling around. We'll land it.
Telling Jar Jar Binks to stop fooling around. Do you know who you're talking to?
We're under attack.
We've been betrayed.
Missile closing. What the heck? Jar Jar, what are you doing? Mac, what's going on back there? Sir, you must get out of the cockpit.
Jar Jar's gonna get them killed. This is why you don't bring him anywhere.
Control your protege's insolence so I can concentrate.
Anakin, what? Control your insolence. Count is concentrating.
Yes, roasting Count Dooku. He's the only one with half a plan.
Mission no fear, Senator Karras.
Did Jar Jar's voice actor change? He does not sound the same. And the senator's fucking dead!
Happy Dad.
We've got to figure out a way to contact Coruscant.
Jar Jar literally got a senator killed.
No, not exactly, no. We have to call it off. Maybe we should tell Hondo.
If anyone survived that crash, we'll take care of them. We're getting that spice.
Quiet. This is the way to the hangar.
Are you sure it's safe?
The key works.
Right.
Hold it right there, Jedi.
Can they not use the Force?
Oh, what to do, what to do. This is just business. And once I get my money, we can go back to being friends.
We have to get out of here before the Republic arrives with the ransom.
Any luck repairing the homing beacon?
You're so fine dressed, Senator. He's passing too soon.
He's passing too soon. He literally got him killed. I'm telling you, every situation he gets involved in, he fucks everything up.
Look, those geysers are spitting out acid.
These beasties don't like the geysers neither.
You do not want to stand guard.
I do not want to stand guard.
Not bad.
Oh, yes, most impressive, Master Kenobi.
Oh, so the cuffs don't stop them from using the Force. Why didn't they just Force push them all away earlier? Why can't Dooku just use his lightning?
Oh, these are the ones that be shooting us down.
Form a circle! They're cutting us off from the shuttle!
What's high?
Come on, men!
Find the spice.
Should we look for the clones in the crater?
Get back here.
We're not gonna last long in here.
I just looked it up and it was not Ahmed Best that did the voice acting in this episode.
The ransom's gone. I suggest we stay here and wait for the Republic to send the rescue party.
Annie and Obi are waiting for us to deliver the spice in.
Oh man. He just doesn't sound like Jar Jar. He's trying his best, but he is not an easy character to do.
You should be more patient, Master. After all, the Count is an elderly gentleman.
I would kill you both right now if I did not have to drag your bodies.
Do the pirates not have spacecrafts? Why wouldn't they go pick up the spice in their ship?
Now we just have to get beyond that wall.
Let's go.
What the hell am I watching right now?
Don't let them get away!
Telling me a blaster shot could break the cuffs? And why did Obi-Wan save Dooku?
Drop Dooku!
He's your main enemy. Just let him go.
Nothing, sir. Who knows where that pirate stronghold is from here?
Did the Republic arrive with my spice?
They didn't send a ransom, they sent an army. They ambushed us in Doshar Field. I suggest we counterattack with tanks. I think they will attack us to try and free the Jedi.
I didn't want to torture anyone.
Let me take our tanks. I'll make them pay.
Stop them before they reach the compound.
We have to find a way out of here before Senator Karras and Jar Jar arrive.
Hey, you two, come with us.
Be some bomb-bad clankins coming this way.
Yeah, this whole thing is just really strange. They could all use the Force, and they're not. Use the Force, grab the blaster out of their hand, and then shoot Dooku. I don't know.
We need you to go out there and negotiate
negotiate with the pirates.
Misa no liking this idea.
I take it the Republic didn't arrive with the ransom?
Public obviously doesn't want the Sith Lord.
They didn't show?
With a huge army that they thought would be enough to get the better of me.
That can't be right.
Are you calling me a liar?
Isn't that kind of what you do for a living?
Insult me?
What are you supposed to be?
Misa Representative Binks. Misa coming to deliver the spices.
He might be worth something as well.
Don't worry, he's smarter than he looks.
Oopsie. Sorry.
What happened to the power?
It is like the most Scooby-Doo horseshit how they get out of these situations, I swear to God. It's like Looney Tunes Roadrunner stuff, man. I got no words for this shit. Whenever Jar Jar's in an episode, you know it's just a whole lot of this.
It won't be long until Hondo figures out what's happened. What are you doing?
And then you just get an extremely dark moment like that after the most wacky bullshit in the world happened. What is going on in this episode? And Count Dooku just like that escapes. He gets out.
Misa have a word with the spices.
No. Anakin, release him.
What?
Captain, you have nothing we want. And since we're not prisoners anymore, you have no bargaining power. Let's leave on even terms.
Hold. You're just going to walk away?
We have no quarrel with you, and we seek no revenge.
Very honorable.
You will find that Count Dooku does not share our sense of honor.
Yeah, that is an interesting line to end with, as they fly away on the potato piece of shit ship. My God, I really hope they hired a new Jar Jar voice actor after that episode.
Chaos and fear mount as the Separatist army rages an epic battle.
Alright, so the episode slate has been wiped clean. We're starting either a new arc or a new set of episodes. It's kind of how it works. You get a little arc of a story leaping into multiple episodes, or overlapping multiple episodes.
Commander, get out there and stop those droids!
Yeah, the animation has gotten way, way better. Like, they've figured it out 100%. We're about halfway through Season 1. The lighting looks good, it's smooth, doesn't look as awkward or strange. This is a pretty good sequence right here, I'm not gonna lie.
Take care of that clanker!
Master, are you sure that's the wisest thing?
Hey, kid.
I know, I'm hanging on.
Destroy that cruiser.
Still hundreds of droids on board.
I don't care.
So I guess Dooku bringing up the price doesn't matter then, of how expensive each individual droid is. Time and time again, this show just throws that out the window.
My sentence, Skywalker. How do you plan to get us out of this mess?
Well, I have a ship docking in the lower hangar.
Activate docking port. On it. Gateway locked in, sir.
Too late!
Oh no, Anakin dies. Roll the credits.
We have to leave now.
Ahsoka, leave Anakin, we gotta go. Holy shit, man. That's also more or less how Kanan dies.
You'll never be able to dock with our ship in the middle of this battle. Are all Jedi so reckless?
Just the good ones.
Just the good ones. Well, I guess we'll see how good Anakin is in Revenge of the Sith.
What's going on?
We're going into hyperspace.
Course along their lost known trajectory. We need to finish this battle and find them.
Commander Bly doesn't need my help. Anakin does.
You can help Anakin by getting this ship to safety.
I'm gonna say you're not gonna be doing much of anything there. Just let the medical droid deal with them.
It's no use. The navigation computer's completely fried.
That will cut off Anakin's life support.
Oh no. Anakin might die. Oh no. Oh, the humanity.
On 3. 3!
We're out of hyperspace. Resume all power.
Now, I don't consider myself an expert in space, but I'm pretty sure if you got that close to a star, you wouldn't be around anymore.
Gonna crash into the star, but we're definitely gonna hit that planet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they definitely all die in this crash. This thing is barreling down towards this planet. Yeah, they're fucking all dead. That thing hits the ground and folds like tissue paper. I'm just being real here. There's no way.
I'm just glad he wasn't awake to see that landing. Certainly perfected the art of demolishing ship.
Anakin doesn't have much time. We have to find help tonight.
Oh no, how are the events of Revenge of the Sith supposed to play out? What about the original trilogy? Oh no, guys.
I can't leave him.
There's nothing more we can do for him.
There's nothing else we could do for Anakin. He's gonna die here. This is his final resting place. Oh, what a joke. I don't know what to say anymore.
There has to be some kind of something here.
There has to be some kind of something here. You heard it here first.
If you don't mind me asking, General Sakura, where exactly are we going?
The people we're looking for live near giant trees.
Very perceptive, Padawan.
Let go, Anakin. Move on to the Force.
We should be back by daybreak with whoever or whatever lives on this planet. I can still sense your worry for Anakin.
It's forbidden for Jedi to form attachments. We are supposed to be compassionate.
It is nothing to be ashamed of, Ahsoka. I went through the same process when I was your age with my own master. I realized that for the greater good, I had to let him go.
Oh no. Rex and Anakin get eaten by some mysterious creature in the distance.
I don't see any signs of life.
It looks like someone or something intelligent enough to figure out a use for the pods has dragged them away.
Oh no, you mean to tell me Anakin wasn't gonna die? No way. Who would have thought that? Well, goddamn, those creatures are vicious.
We have to keep moving.
Just shows how much of a badass Rex truly is. He's able to take on one of those creatures himself. And it just switches to daytime instantly.
Pod Central. We made it.
Zaboomafoo?
What have you come here for?
Our ship clashed a few miles away and one of us is very badly injured. We need your help.
Jedi are no peacekeepers, and freedom and peace require fear and death. You must leave. You will only destroy what small amount of peace is left in the galaxy.
We still need your help.
I'm afraid I must do what's best for my people.
Ayla Secura's accent fades in and out. King Zaboomafoo ain't gonna help anybody.
I will send my son, Wag-2, to help your friend. We wouldn't want a surprise attack on our village, or the kidnapping of our only healer.
Go and help your master.
You only have one healer in this massive village?
Be mindful of your surroundings, Padawan.
We won't be long.
Zaboomafoo's a droidica. Alright.
The Jedi did not initiate the Clone Wars. Our only intention is to end it.
No side is free of fault. It takes two to fight. Fighting for something doesn't necessarily mean you have to destroy everything in your path.
You need to maintain your rest.
Rex, they're coming. We must fight!
Like weird eagle griffin things, I don't even know.
No, don't! Fine.
No, don't kill the vicious monster that has murdered numerous clones.
Good to see you, Snips. Snips?
The oil from the pods will aid in the healing process.
Well, I'm sure Admiral Yularen and the Republic fleet are looking for us.
I'm not even gonna lie, that last episode was a bit of a slog. Just watching Anakin lie on the ground while Rex sat there, fighting a couple eagle creatures, and Ayla Secura running around with Ahsoka.
The Jedi receive medical aid from the peaceful Lurman colonists.
The Zaboomafoo arc is a bit of a slog, not gonna lie.
Commander Bly, we've got company. We've got a separatist ship incoming.
What menace have you brought to our village now, Jedi? We would rather die than to kill others.
You're going to surrender?
He would rather just be eradicated than put up any fight at all.
Say to it that they leave.
Oh my, look at this Chungus.
I am General Lockdurd.
General Chungus of the Separatist Alliance.
What do
You are now under the protection of the Separatist Alliance.
We are a peaceful people, General.
Stand aside. Ransack this dung heap.
That's what those droids are programmed for.
There is no evidence of any weapons or Republic contraband, General.
Guy's just allowing his entire village to get walked over.
But now, thanks to you, we're safe to grovel before every petty tyrant who enters our system.
Blast it! I'm fine, just go!
Which way to go?
This way!
Gotta have Ayla Secura do something other than just die by the clone troopers in Order 66.
I hope you're feeling better, Master.
Apparently, the Separatists have a new toy.
Of my own design, which is capable of catastrophic destruction. Count Dooku.
I hope it turns out to be worth the expense.
The landscape has been destroyed, and the droids are undamaged.
Now we need...
Impressive, Lord Chungus.
I specifically chose this planet because it is inhabited. The colonists will make excellent test subjects.
Those villagers won't stand a chance.
First, we'll take out the droid's communication station. We'll go back and help the Lurmen. There's a difference between pulling innocents into a war and leaving them to extinction.
Hey, what was that?
Oh, man. It just feels like they're able to complete every mission because the droids are just so incredibly incompetent.
Get to the door.
The droids are just beyond stupid. It's kinda mind-numbing, to be honest with you.
Check the exterior. Cannot have any surprises for the General. How does the West End check out? What's that?
They're returning to our village. Father, they would not be coming back here unless they intended to do us harm.
We've done nothing to provoke them.
This guy's beard is sharper than his knowledge.
And we will not change our morals now or ever.
The Separatists will be here in moments.
I know it's their entire job to protect innocent civilians and stuff like that, but I don't even know why they're bothering.
Is this what all of you really want?
It's just such a strange way to think. We're just gonna be ruthlessly massacred, then let it happen. General Chungus is just an absolute joke.
Hey, stop what you're doing. Stop building that wall.
Thank you for what you're trying to do. Many others agree with me, but we were raised under a very strict code. We must respect it even if we don't agree.
We must respect it even if we're all set to be eliminated.
We'll draw them in. Now, they'll have to get their hands dirty and meet us face to face.
0. Sir, the first squad has been destroyed.
And wave 2 and 3 just appear out of nowhere. Okay.
They breached the shield! Her shield is down! Launch another shell!
There you go. Game over.
Sir, there's a Jedi heading right for us.
What more will you have them do before we are allowed?
This old man is still denying them to fight for their lives. They should have launched that second shell by now, to be honest with you, regardless of Anakin's pushing them. How is that one Zabumafu even gaining speed in the first place? There's no momentum in that roll. Just rolling like a droideka. This entire arc is just... oh, fuck, man.
Thank you, Wag 2.
Thank you. Our village would certainly have been destroyed with...
God, that whole arc was just ridiculous. Their entire species would have been wiped out with a Thanos snap, and this old man is still arguing. Alright, on to episode 15.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, accompanied by dignitaries from the nearby moon of Pantora.
Snow armor's cool. I like that.
Why would the Republic want it out first? We're out here.
I respect your judgment, General Kenobi, but I will go where I choose. Our moon of Pantora is the only civilization in this system. This wasteland belongs to us.
Technically speaking, Master Jedi, the chairman is correct.
Stay out here in the freezing cold while we see what's going on in here. Oh, not good.
Might we go inside, Master Anakin? R2 would like to get out of the cold.
We'll go inside as soon as Obi-Wan signals that it's safe.
I don't think we're dealing with Separatists. These computers haven't been touched.
By the look of things, I'd say whoever attacked our base took out the droids also.
Yeah, you would think it's a little odd for the Separatists to put the clones' heads on spikes after killing them. Even the droids, like, it's just not something the clones would do either.
Did you find anything?
I found some large footprints.
Have one of your men make a cast.
Sensors are in place.
Big Z5 to command. There are too many of them.
The droid's log indicates they were investigating the southern canyon.
Sounds like a good place to start.
I want the weapon system back online and the shields operational.
What makes you so certain the Separatists are behind this attack?
Isn't this carnage proof enough? You're an expert on war now, are you, Senator? I have led our people since before you were born. If it's not the Separatists out there, then it's a malevolent and aggressive enemy nonetheless. I am willing to fight and die for my people. It's time to ask yourself if you are brave enough to do the same.
I mean, she's a senator, so probably not.
Well, they know we're coming.
Too bad we didn't bring 3PO along. How do you plan on communicating with these things? Say something.
Just shut up. We come to you in peace.
Impossible. No one lives here. They're trespassers.
With respect,
This guy is just ignorant.
the Talls aren't advanced enough to master space travel.
If there are life forms, then the Senate must decide jurisdiction.
They are savages. They've slaughtered your troops.
The droids attacked them, and I'm afraid our outpost got caught in the middle.
I'm afraid our outpost got caught in the middle. I don't know about caught in the middle. They probably raided it and massacred them.
And the Senator. They want peace.
One of those creatures was a Jedi in the 03 Clone Wars show.
Council has no say in the matter. Do you stand against your chairman?
Of course not, Your Majesty.
If we are going to meet with Tai Sen and his council at the arranged time, we will have to leave now.
So the gunships can't take off in this storm.
No matter what the chairman thinks, we're not going to war.
We will attack as soon as the savages arrive.
There will be no attack, Chairman. Nothing is under your control, Chairman. The Tals are already here. It seems Tai Sen doesn't trust you any more than you trust him.
Rex, tell your men to stand down.
Your Highness.
We have returned.
Kapuka Ping Chikiba. Chieftain Tai Sen welcomes you to his home and hopes you come in peace.
Translate everything I say, and exactly as I say it. There will be no diplomacy this time. Listen here, you savage. The world belongs to the moon of Pantora.
Your Majesty, we can't.
I recommend a less confrontational discussion. Chairman, I promised the Tals that we would leave them in peace.
Son of Sons asks again that you leave or it will mean war.
War it is.
What's up, General?
You're going to have to stay with the chairman until we can work things out.
He has proclaimed this conflict an internal affair.
You could petition the Jedi Council for an intervention.
There must be someone on your moon who could approve it.
The Speaker of the Assembly.
The storm is letting up. Maybe we can get a transmission through.
The storm is letting up at the perfect time.
So with all due respect, we're only here to protect you. Ambush!
It's a trap! Kill them! We can't retreat from these animals!
Asked for a war on their home planet. They have home field advantage. They know their environment. This was the dumbest idea in the world. They should just let him die, like, to be completely honest with you. He says it was an internal affair. So let him deal with it internally then.
Senator Tucci, you are given the authority to negotiate a peaceful settlement.
Actually, Master Jedi, since you are far more experienced, I was hoping you could negotiate on Pantora's behalf.
It is your people the Tals are at war with. If the violence is to stop, it is you who must represent your people.
Senator, you must avenge me. I order you to destroy the Tals.
The Pantoran Assembly has called you out of order.
Peace, never. I died for our people.
You died being an absolute idiot, is what you did. They wanted peace, and you went in there and just caused a big ruckus. Everything was sorted out, good to go. Guy's a fucking fool.
Protocol droid, come with me.
He chooses to live as well.
Well done, Senator.
Yes.
That was just another Nothing Burger episode. They start off and they end off in the exact same position, more or less. Like, that's fantastic. They made peace with two factions that we'll probably never see again. Good stuff.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker plan a daring ambush, which could turn the tide in the fight for this crucial star system.
How's that cannon coming, boys? We'll have this one back in business in no time, sir. They brought tanks. They're splitting up.
Something's gone wrong. Prepare all troops for...
And something's gone real wrong.
Our position's been compromised.
Obi-Wan, what's going on? We're cut off. We need an evac in the South Tower.
Oh no, not the South Tower.
South Tower? We're in the north.
Not for long.
I like that we get to see more of the tactical droid.
Maybe this tactical droid will tell us how they knew our plan.
Well, at least we're not the only ones having a bad day.
They had all our intel.
How could we have left ourselves so vulnerable to a security breach? You think someone infiltrated our defenses?
Possibly.
But that still wouldn't explain how they got our intel.
They wouldn't act alone.
Who would want to betray our troops to the Seppies?
Perhaps it's time we made a visit behind enemy lines. This mission is extremely confidential. The spy could be anyone. Let no one know of our mission.
Someone left his comlink on. Has been listening to everything we said. Hey, stop!
The spy among the rankings.
He must have gone in the mess hall. We've got a big problem. The only people in here are brothers. We'll have to wait for his next move. Keep this to ourselves.
Don't shoot. Just keep their communications jammed.
We can't reach General Kenobi. Whoever it is has blocked our communications. The guy got his messages out there somehow. What do you think? He just sat down and wrote a note? You have to start somewhere.
We appear to have picked up some friends.
In fact, I believe the number of eyes watching us has been steadily growing.
They want us to get to the Separatist headquarters. This is a trap.
I imagine it is.
It's unfortunate for them.
What is it? Is it the traitor? What is he looking for? Wavelength interference. Irregular. See how it shows up every few days? The band's only coming off one terminal in the whole base. Slick's barracks. Only Slick's men would have access to that terminal. We have to find him and sort this out.
No guards, no barricades.
But clearly, keeping us out is not what they intend.
No way they're capable of something like this. Something like what? We're getting to the bottom of this. Now, your men are tough, right? Take a seat, gentlemen. We have a turncoat in our midst, and we think it's one of you.
Ugh. It's Among Us.
This is the belly of the beast.
Ventress has just been hanging out there the whole time.
And here I thought this...
Obi-Wan's secret lover.
The pleasure's all mine, my dear Obi-Wan. I've missed you.
They low-key get together. Something weird like that.
Things like what? I'm just a little nervous. You're my CO. You tell the truth. You got nothing to be nervous about. Jester is telling the truth. Cleans his weapon after every mission. He's kind of obsessed that. Is that right? Go on the computer while you were in here? No, sir. It didn't even power it up. You can check. Show me your weapon. Yep. Freshly scrubbed. Good man. You were cleaning your weapon too? No, I was hungry. I went back to the mess. Right away? Oh yeah. Anyone with you? Sketch, sir. Got our grub and sat together. Lots of guys there. Ask any of them. Oh, we will. I got nothing to hide. I was in the infirmary. Got banged up pretty good by one of those clankers. Doc's got all the records there. So, Chopper, old boy, what's your alibi? I was in the mess hall. No, you weren't. I mean, you... If you know something, kid, you should speak up. Came in after everyone else.
My loyal informant let me know you were coming.
Well then, we thank you for your hospitality.
So she just decided to hang out in the corner and wait.
You know we'll need a better answer than that. I didn't want anyone to see me string these together. Battle droid fingers. I just wanted something back. I guess I felt like they owed me. The deficient about you. This isn't good, Chopper. Lying about where you were, taking forbidden items from a battlefield. Your whole character's in question here. Wait, no, I'm no spy.
Just because he steals battle droid fingers, they're gonna blame it on him? Weird flex, but okay. On top of that, I'm finding it kinda hard to believe that Obi-Wan and Anakin would have any difficulty against Ventress. This 2-on-1 situation, they'd probably just steamroller.
Don't have to say anything till the Jedi come back and talk to you. I was the south exit, remember? I saw you. I have been patient. Everyone else turned right. You turned left. Toward the command center. Obviously, the kid feels cornered. What did you mean till the Jedi come back? I really wish you hadn't noticed that, sir. Slick's the traitor?
Who could have guessed the clone named Slick was the traitor?
There's no escape now, you piece of rankweed!
God, he was gonna say something completely different there. Rex is about to become unhinged.
He knows all our moves before we even make them.
I'm all yours, Obi-Wan.
What the hell, man? That seemed like a really weird thing to happen. The whole floor collapsed because of just that?
You've overestimated your abilities.
Really? Come and get me, boys.
Ah, 200 IQ play. Well, there you have it.
You didn't tell us you were bringing friends.
You've been betrayed. And now we're about to take control of this world.
Yeah, it does seem like you guys have lost Christophsis.
Prepare to march on the city.
So this clearly takes place before the movie. I don't know why they decided to do the episodes like this, but like the story's all over the place right now.
But I decide not to use a ship because it's too obvious. He could disable the entire security system. Yeah, but he knows we'd expect him to do that. Go to the south exit. Get the power back up. That'll help. Got it.
Oh no, Commander Cody is going to die.
Gun's empty.
Jokes?
Oh, it's funny. We knew you'd never take a chance on the exits while they were blocked. I'm not the traitor. You are!
Alright, I don't know what that dialogue was, but here we are.
At least I got something out of all this suffering. I bet you sold out your brothers for some real shiny coin, huh? But she offered me something more important. Something you wouldn't understand. Freedom! I think freedom's gonna have to wait. He gave us a bit of a chase, sir.
You couldn't be a greater disappointment. How could you do this to your brothers?
I just wanted something more. And all you had to do to get it was put the rest of us all at risk.
Battle droids on Naboo!
Oh no, it's a Jar Jar episode. I should have realized that much when you were going back to Naboo. I have nothing really against Jar Jar as a character, but I think you can just solidify the fact that if he's one of the main protagonists in the episode, it's probably gonna be a filler episode.
I need you to convince the Senate that we are threatened. Have you been able to retrieve any information?
Add that to our very long list of questions.
Ooh, yummy, yummy. I would like to shut down before I get sensory overload.
Permission denied. 3PO, you may be able to get some information out of him.
Count Dooku himself intends to reward you for your bravery. Do try to activate what's left of your memory. We all want to hear your tale of medical heroics.
Virus.
Yes, the virus. Please continue.
Secret.
A secret lab on Naboo.
This is no separatist ship.
And Jar Jar just... I swear to God, man. Jar Jar single-handedly causes all the issues in the episodes.
In the mud under the pelote tree.
I think Jar Jar just found out the location of that lab.
But Jar Jar's voice actor did not get any better. I have noticed they've given him fewer lines, though, in this episode.
See if you and 3PO can download any of the other battle droids' memory.
They instantly croaked. Whatever that is insane. Highly toxic. What is that ship she is flying? I had an extra long suit for Jar Jar. Are you kidding me?
We're definitely getting close.
What's the use of thinking?
I don't want to hurt you. Jar Jar, put your helmet back on.
Yusa Okide is in the water. Me, sa Peppy Bow.
2 Jar Jars.
I'll send some soldiers to pick you up and take you back to Theed.
I suppose one can never have too many lab rats. Escort our guests inside.
Creepy, weird German alien scientist. What the fuck is going on down there?
Captain Typho, I think we're standing right on top of the lab. We'll just have to...
Freeze.
Why are you holding us?
Wonderful specimens. Thanks to the support in the Separatist Alliance, I am creating life. Allow me to present you Shadow Virus.
I thought that deadly disease was extinct.
You're not creating life? You're taking life.
Yeah, yes,
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, what the fuck have I gotten myself into? You just had to make 22 episodes, didn't you?
Airborne strain. Do you think I'd lose count?
Did he just call it a cunt? What the fuck?
Release the blue.
I can't anymore. This shit's gone too wild for me.
Are you insane?
You mean murdered? Perhaps they are the ones who should be eradicated.
We're so glad.
Where's Senator Amidala?
She went to look for the lab.
Senator Padme can be very hard to stop.
Yeah, Padme just once again on her own. No guard with her.
They're looking for the sick maker.
Why didn't you send someone to look?
Considering the latest developments, we thought it was best to wait for you.
What latest developments?
Who is that?
Dr. Nuvo Vindi.
Another cheesy ass Scooby-Doo villain.
Start filling the bomb. Work quickly. I want them ready to deliver.
Senator Amidala found the lab. She sent us the coordinates before she disappeared. This appears to be the main lab. It's likely where they're being assembled.
Padme's in there, and then we go in guns a-blazing. She may get killed.
Dr. Vindi and those bombs must not leave the lab. Better to have one planet infected than the entire galaxy.
Better to just sacrifice Naboo than to sacrifice the galaxy.
You seem a bit on edge.
There's a good chance we're about to destroy all life on this planet. I'm a bit on edge. Why aren't you?
I'm better at hiding it.
I need you to detonate a bunker bomb at the south end of the facility. Rex and his men will be right behind you, Snips.
I'll take care of the bombs. You focus on the doctor.
I know what's at stake here.
Oh, Anakin, so angry all the time.
All droids to hatch number 1.
This episode is just a textbook Jar Jar filler. Goofy ass villain with his ridiculous German accent. You just think of George Lucas. Have weird creations making a virus.
Another step and your friends die.
Just kill him.
Need some help?
Capture me or save your friend.
How about destroy the machine and kill him? I really don't understand what the whole point of that was. Why didn't they just do that from the get-go? When they had their weapons. Yeah, see, even Padme is like, what the fuck you doing?
Grab your blasters. We need to find that doctor.
Bomb squad clones?
Looks like the bomb room.
Very cool. I don't think we see much of those ever.
I'm working on it.
Dr. Vindi has remotely activated the bombs. They're counting down.
Got a missing bomb and a trigger-happy mad doctor on the loose.
Jedi!
Leaving so soon, Doctor?
You are running out of time. Catch!
Dr. Vindi's escaping! He's at the landing platform!
Something smells good in here.
Hey there, little guy.
He's getting away!
Don't shoot! You're under arrest, Doctor.
Alright. Get this goofy ass villain in prison or kill him or something. Come on. Let's get going here. Fucking Christ.
The bomb's going off and we're all going to die. Die. Oops.
Like a Despicable Me villain or something. My god, George Lucas, what the hell was that? Alright, that last Jar Jar episode was... yeah.
Now the Jedi prepare to transport Vindi to the Republic capital.
Senator, you should see this. It's one of the virus.
It looks like the chamber that holds the virus is missing.
A droid must have taken it. We've already taken the virus containers out of these bombs. We'll just have to check them again. Hey, you!
What was that?
The doors are closing!
Droids released the virus, but we managed to seal the lab. Jar Jar and I were in a safety chamber when the alarm went off.
The virus is loose, but Ahsoka has sealed off the entire facility.
I cannot let that virus escape.
My job was to manufacture a plague, not to cure it. Because once the first droid breaks out of that laboratory, all Naboo is doomed!
I don't know what arc this is, but I could really care less for it. The blue virus arc, I don't care.
But we could still stop those droids.
We're trapped in the safe room at the end of Complex B. Are you contaminated? I'm afraid so.
Dr. Vindi, you'll pay for your treachery.
So, you think you found a cure?
A little-known extract made from Rixa root. Found only on Iego.
My Padawan is trapped down there, and so is Padme. I mean, Senator Amidala.
Once we contain the virus, we can send troops.
Padme and Ahsoka will be fine.
They will be, if we succeed.
We're right outside your safety room. I'm sorry, Ahsoka. Don't worry about us, Senator. As long as we're able, we'll help you destroy those droids before they breach the compound.
Stop!
Don't open that hatch!
Too late.
Graveyard of ships.
Very observant. I remember this part.
Anakin, wait! Wait!
Welcome to Iego. Welcome to Iego.
You just destroyed 17 defenseless battle droids without suffering a scratch.
18.
Do you guys have any idea how long it took me to repurpose those droids?
Channel 2.
How'd a kid like you come by this many battle droids?
What the hell are we doing here?
No reason to let a good droid rust, right?
Rixarut, do you know where we can find some?
Everywhere.
We don't have time for games, kid.
But we are in a bit of a hurry.
Not anymore, you're not. The system is haunted, cursed, whatever. No one gets off this rock alive. The Phantom Ruler of Iego. He destroys anything that leaves the planet.
Your suit's been compromised.
Oh no. No, Padme might die.
These things tend to happen in a war zone.
What? What was that dialogue? I just like maybe a word of advice. You gotta stop putting political members, senators, and representatives on missions they shouldn't be on.
And watch out for the flying Zandu!
I'm almost through.
There they are!
I'll go as fast as I can.
Got it. We've got to get out of here now.
You made it!
Cursed we are. The planet is cursed.
Cursed by whom, my twitchy friend?
My twitchy friend. Don't do drugs, kids.
You ask me, sounds like a load of
superstition.
Can't hold on much. Someone help me!
That was Taquito.
Thanks for your help, kid. We couldn't have done it without you.
Have you run into Droll yet?
Not to worry, Jabo.
Afraid of a ghost? Droll is just a super...
We've triggered an energy field. Turn the ship around. The Separatists must have installed those lasers to prevent people from leaving the planet.
So the people believe it's a ghost instead of just separatist technology.
Naboo is safe. Goodbye, Anakin.
Oh no, Padme's gonna die.
Slow down, Anakin.
Slow down. Slow down? You saw them, Master.
At least hear me out on this. Droll is not a ghost.
You were lucky to escape alive.
Did anyone inhabit Iego's moons before the Separatists arrived?
We were a peaceful people before the Separatists drove us from our homes.
Jabo, can you reactivate those vulture droids?
What a waste.
It's what these men were born to do.
Yep, die in an underground bunker.
Send the vulture droids directly into the laser generator.
You guys okay?
We're fine, kid. I'm afraid you'll need some new droids to boss around, Jabo. I spoke with the medical droid. He expects you to make a full recovery.
I thought they said to never open the bunker. What happened to that?
It's Jar Jar.
Really?
Senator Amidala suggested we offer you training to help hone your skills with a blaster.
Why don't they just give her an actual guard if she wants to go on these ridiculous missions?
You did a fantastic job today, Snips.
Subjected to a brutal droid occupation, the people of Ryloth.
This is the Ryloth arc.
We cannot allow the Republic to invade this planet.
The final arc of the season.
If I wasn't nervous before, I sure am now.
I have faith in you.
Commander, we've been caught in a trap.
You're overreacting, Admiral. I can get us through.
Imagine telling an admiral you're overreacting.
I'm ordering you to return to the ship.
I'm chewing my tail. I can't shake up. Can't help you, Axe. I've got my own problems.
You're far too outnumbered.
Ahsoka, we are in trouble.
Fighter squadron, where are you?
Cool your jets, Admiral.
Oh.
Run for it.
Cool your jets, Admiral. Ahsoka just... Dude, I don't know, man.
Axe, stand on it. We only have a few seconds to get on board.
My power converters. They're failing.
Just stay with me, Axe. We're home.
We need to know how many we lost today. Ahsoka, I am very disappointed in you.
She got her entire squad killed.
All that means is that I understand what you're going through.
Brutal.
But I failed.
It was a trap, Snips.
General, we're approaching our staging area.
Very good, Captain.
Putting a kid as commander to lead a battle in space.
Our blockade is very much intact. Bring me the archive data on General Skywalker.
How many men did you lose?
We lost a cruiser, the Redeemer, plus an entire squadron of fighters.
And your Padawan?
Your mother.
In the battle, losing her squadron was hard.
Admiral, I am so sorry.
Commander Ahsoka, General Skywalker is looking for you.
You wanted to see me, Master?
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine, Master.
I'm gonna need you level-headed if we're gonna pull this thing off. We are to proceed with our attack on the blockade.
What?
Ahsoka, we have to break that blockade. The Twi'leks on Ryloth are depending on us.
I've lost so many men. Did we get more support?
No, I need to come up with a plan.
You don't even have a plan? My whole squadron!
Ahsoka!
We can't just smash through that blockade.
General, the Defender is contacting us. There seems to be a problem.
We'll finish this talk later.
But if Skywalker's record indicates anything, you'll be back.
The Starship Defender is being evacuated, sir.
Evacuated?
We're on our way to help General Skywalker in the hangar.
Oh, actually, I got the idea from you.
Great.
Rex, take over, will ya? You also implied that my plans put a lot of people at risk, and I agree with you on that one. I decided the only way we can break the blockade is if I pilot the Defender right into their battleship.
What?
The Defender is damaged already.
Can't. Be serious, Master. You'll die.
That's where you come in. R2 and I will get in an escape pod.
But the enemy fleet is right there.
I know. I'm depending on you to engage the remaining fleet with the combined forces we have here.
I can't. If something goes wrong, I can't be responsible for it.
You are responsible, Ahsoka.
But Master, last time I thought—
Attention! Everyone! I'm taking over the Defender, and I'm leaving Commander Ahsoka in charge.
Try to leave some ships for us, General.
I'll be on the bridge.
All right, Ahsoka. Ready to get underway.
Master, are you sure you won't reconsider this?
Probably would reconsider it, to be honest with you. She has zero confidence in her abilities.
Right.
His ultimate defeat shall be my greatest victory.
Oh, and that's where you are so wrong. Every one of these mustache-twirling villains. They sit there, laugh, say in their devious little plots.
In our first attack, we had 3 fully armed cruisers, and we failed. I wish General Skywalker had discussed this plan with us. The odds are very much against us.
They always are.
Yes, but normally we have General Skywalker to lead us, and I meant no offense, Commander.
None taken.
Yeah, I'd probably doubt her too after her last performance, not gonna lie.
There is an incoming transmission, sir.
Greetings, Captain. I'm Anakin Skywalker. I've been ordered to surrender myself in exchange for safe passage of food and medical supplies to the people of Ryloth.
And your capture would make me the envy of the Separatist fleet.
How will we stand up to the combined firepower of the remaining frigates?
I have an idea. If we took the Resolute and angled her hull against the incoming frigates, we could draw them in and then use the bombers to outflank them.
I'm not sure about this, Commander. Perhaps a different strategy.
No! We don't have any more time. Master Skywalker, he needs us. Now.
I know this strategy is very bold. These circumstances call for drastic measures.
The strategy will work, sir?
Well, will it?
Yes.
Of course it will. The show must go on.
The ship is heavily damaged. All power is diverted to the forward shield. Only one life form on board.
Oh, Skywalker, what treachery is this?
In that case, I'll be going. Oh, you can still have my ship. See? I told you it would work.
Sky Guy, we're approaching your position.
Another Sky Guy. I thought we dropped that. We went so many episodes without it.
I think the captain left. Begin attack.
Droids are attacking, sir.
Here we go. Follow my lead.
We've been outflanked. Affirmative.
What is going on? Idiots!
Send a shuttle to pick up Master Skywalker.
General, you still there?
Yep.
Defeated the space blockade guarding the planet.
I don't think Mace Windu has done anything this entire season. I don't think he has done a single thing. He's just told people what to do and sit around.
Our new proton cannon are in the optimum position. I am utilizing the prisoners from this village as living shields.
The tone of this show is all over the place. It flips back and forth from episode to episode. You get something so incredibly dark like that, and then you just have an episode with Jar Jar being a retard.
We're here to free the tailheads.
The tailheads.
Can't risk landing the larger transports until you take out those guns.
The Republic transports have turned away, but the gunships are still heading toward us.
And coming to the end of Season 1, the animation's looking pretty crisp. Definitely the best so far. It will only get better, but just in Season 1 alone, it is a massive improvement. Episode 1 to 5, very consistent. Episode 6, an absolute nightmare in Season 1. And then it started to slowly build its way up into this smooth, for the most part, cinematic-looking animation.
Prepare for their ground assault.
Doesn't look bad.
Come on, then, let's go!
Leave the bunker to me. Bring in your troopers on my signal. Let's take them out. Now!
Lost contact with our outer defenses.
Find out how the Jedi plan to attack.
Are we moving on to the guns?
We need to know what the droids have in store for us.
Boyle, Waxer, come with me. We'll check out the courtyard. You two take the south sector. Do you think they killed all of them? I don't think they had a what? Choice. They're holding all the survivors hostage. We have to report this to General Kenobi. Found the guns. They're in the courtyard here and here.
The Twi'lek prisoners will make this difficult, but not impossible.
I have faith in you, General Kenobi.
A pretty brutal tactic. Taking the prisoners and putting it right in front of the cannons so they cannot bomb the cannons or do anything like that. No thermal detonators, rockets.
It's just a little girl. We've got a mission to finish. She'll only slow us down. She's afraid of us. Not us. Quick, hide! Don't worry, Waxer. I don't think she's armed.
It's all right. See, I'm flesh and blood.
Mara?
No, I'm Waxer.
Can we go now? Look, she doesn't even want to go.
Sergeant, are the creatures ready?
Sir, what are you doing? Oh, no.
I'm not sure why that creature would have any interest in eating a battle droid. Probably could have fed it one of the Ryloth prisoners.
Don't get any ideas. We're not taking her with us. No, don't go that way. That's where the recon droid went. Waxer, let it go. Not just gonna let the droids get her. Wait! Hold on there! Good, you caught her. What are we doing here anyway?
That's kind of been my thoughts of Season 1 so far. What are we actually doing here anyway? The story has been all over the place. The Separatists destroyed her house.
This was her home. Poor little thing.
Don't cry, kid. Your parents might be dead and your home's completely destroyed.
Sergeant, use the high-powered transmitter to see if you can reach Waxer and Boyle.
Sergeant, the attack is coming. It is time to execute my plan.
Roger, roger.
Some crazy looking grasshopper cockroach things. I don't know what the hell those were supposed to be.
But mark my words, this will end. Let's get out of here. You grab the gun and I'll hold him back.
Blasters don't even affect them. They need to build armor out of those creatures.
I calculate the remaining clones are attempting a desperate final offensive.
Incredible. Quiet, rookie. Waxer, Boyle, where have you two slackers been?
I think I see what sidetracked you.
The clones have defeated the creatures.
Chronologically, John Willow. The girl can lead us through the tunnel to the prisoners. Cody, we're going to need a diversion.
This is about the worst job in the droid army. And it just went into overtime. Commander, the Jedi is freeing the prisoners.
Numa, Koma Jarika!
Use their own weapons against them.
You lose, General Kenobi.
Republic victory is at hand.
I remember this specifically because this is the worst offense I've seen ever. Mace Windu just leads his squad to an absolute death trap.
Now order our cannon to target their rear units.
Pin down! Commander, bring out the lightning squadron.
It's all yours, General.
We'll lead the way, Commander.
This just feels like a mission straight out of a video game.
Did we get him? Should we run? Surrender now!
How many men did we lose?
32, I think.
The Republic is advancing faster than I expected.
I recommend we prepare our retreat.
I will not retreat.
We have the Separatist cruisers on the run.
Master Kenobi has taken the Jexuan Desert, so the southern hemisphere is ours. Separatist leader Wat Tambor has his command center there.
When taking the city we have, capture Tambor. We must.
This plasma bridge is the only way in or out.
I find it hilarious whenever Palpatine's like, I care so much for your cause. Single-handedly playing everybody like a deck of cards.
Very unpredictable.
I'm gonna do whatever I can to help these people.
What is it, sir?
The resistance fighters ride creatures native to this region, and these tracks are fresh.
Your tactical droid has informed me of the pitiful job you have done.
I have not lost yet.
Take what valuables you can and destroy everything else. The charred ruins of Ryloth will demonstrate to the galaxy the cost of a Republic victory.
The same could be said about any of the battles on any planet or system. And that goes both ways too. It could be costly for either side.
I have a feeling the rebels will do it for us.
Look out! It's an ambush!
Master Jedi?
General Syndulla.
Ah, Syndulla, you say.
And now, I will ready your ship for evacuation.
No. Some hideout you have here.
It has advantages. Do you know why we were massacred, Master Jedi? When the droids swept over Ryloth, the Republic was unable to help us. The Separatists brought tanks to exterminate us. We have little food or drink, but it is our tradition to share what we do have with our guests.
Target every Twi'lek village and ring. The inhabited ones first.
The inhabited ones first. Eliminate them all. The show has definitely got its brutal moments.
So why won't you help me free them from this occupation?
I don't trust Senator Tarr.
The Republic will help you rebuild.
Your troops will stay for security?
To keep the peace.
Another armed occupation is not a free Ryloth. How long before I am fighting you?
Several villages in our sector have been destroyed, sir.
Make the arrangements. I will speak to Senator Tarr.
It only took several villages getting destroyed to make your decision. Alright. Out of every arc so far in Season 1, the Ryloth arc is probably the best. But when you compare it to every arc in Season 1, it's a pretty low bar. Virus arc was pretty bad. The Malevolence arc was okay. Wasn't amazing.
So glad you could join us from comfortable Coruscant.
The Hondo arc was okay. I mean, it's nice to get the introduction of Hondo Onako, but he's not really that much of a major player in things. Kind of just a little side character that appears here and there, and in Rebels, I feel like they brutally massacred him.
You must destroy those bombers, Skywalker. Your people are hesitant to join us because they're worried there will be another military occupation.
Have my promise. Once Ryloth is free of those droids.
What assurance can you give Senator Tarr?
I only want to see my people free, Master Jedi. I believe in democracy.
Then we are together in this.
The time has come to free ourselves!
Double time it. Let's move. Get off the bridge. Deactivate the bridge. Roger, roger. Keep moving.
How are we going to attack with my people so close?
He is getting control of that bridge.
Perhaps there is your way. My spies tell me those transports carry treasure. It's not enough for the Separatists to enslave and murder us. They must rob us too. They're in.
I'll need you to create a diversion.
Get the rest of Lightning Squadron ready.
officer. The last shipments of treasure are approaching.
Activate the bridge and get them across immediately.
That reminds me of that bridge from Combat Evolved.
This one's all clear.
Here they come.
Trooper, prepare to fire.
Open the cargo hatch. You're under arrest.
They always say you're under arrest. They're in the middle of a war. I don't know why they don't just attack them. Alright, that was pretty awesome. I liked that. Finally seeing Mace Windu in action.
Bridge is up, sir.
Now, I feel like I need to point out, just because the Ryloth arc is half decent for the most part, pretty enjoyable, the rest of Season 1 has been a slog, more or less, to put it nicely.
You take these droids. I'll go find Watch Temple.
That Tambor is a fool.
My ship!
Wow, the tactical droid just fucking betrayed the Techno Union guy.
Order our bombers to destroy the capital immediately.
Surrender. Perhaps we can come to a compromise, Saren. We will all perish for the glory of the Separatist Alliance.
That was close, Master.
Isn't it always, Snips?
I thank you, Master Jedi. All of Ryloth thanks you.
Alrighty, that's the Ryloth arc over, and we are on to the final episode of the Clone Wars in Season 1.
The bounty hunter Cad Bane.
Oh, Cad Bane introduction. Too bad they wasted his character in Book of Boba Fett.
How about you fellas step aside?
I see the shooter up in the tower.
Get these uniforms on and get this platform clear.
Protesters against the war. We've taken care of them.
Protesters against the war.
Finish getting those uniforms on and clear this platform now.
We should go away together.
I can't any.
What do you mean you can't? We'll be back before anyone even notices we're gone.
I have to bring this bill before the Senate. It's important.
More important than the way you feel about me?
The work we both do is in service to the Republic.
Isn't our love more important to you?
But
No, but. There's nothing more important than the way I feel about you. When I finished constructing my lightsaber, Obi-Wan said to me, Anakin, this weapon is your life. This weapon is my life.
I can't. A Jedi lightsaber is... Wow. It's heavier than I thought.
Alright, what are we doing here? Move it along.
If all you want to do is make fun of me, I think you should just go.
That's not what I want.
Stop!
Sees a bunch of bounty hunters with guns that are not supposed to be there. Stop! Doesn't just shoot.
You know what to do.
I'll figure it out.
Now stand aside. Senator Philo has called a meeting in the lobby before we vote on the Enhanced Privacy Invasion Bill. We must hurry if we are to stop the vote.
And she just left with Anakin's lightsaber.
Here we go.
Oh man.
No! Cannot allow the Chancellor to move this Enhanced Privacy Invasion Bill forward.
Morning, Senators. As long as everybody behaves, this will be quick and painless.
I don't know who you think you are.
And now you're dead.
My co-workers and I will relieve you of any communication device.
I think you should see this.
But I've taken control of the east wing of your Senate building. If you care about them, I'd advise you to free Zero the Hutt from your detention center.
Not Zero the Hutt. I forgot about this. All of this just for Zero.
This ought to do it.
I'm in control. I make the rules now.
It's no use, sir. Someone's gotten to the central control panel.
Just tell him to go in the other room for a couple seconds, Palpatine. You can open that door. I'm sure you could figure it out.
Emergency at the Senate building. Is anyone there?
They've cut off all communication with the outside.
Hand over your communication devices, please.
I can't let them search me. I have something they must not find.
Well, hello there, little lady. Ain't you awful young and pretty to be a senator?
Uh-oh. is General Skywalker. Chancellor Palpatine, can you hear me?
I'm glad to know you're there and all right. We cannot get out. It's up to you. You have to get to the power control room.
You have 2 more floors to check.
We've got 2 more floors to check.
I was gonna say, like, you're a Force user. What are we doing here?
You take downstairs, I'll go up.
Punching a droid. There you go. Yes, you have the Force. Fucking use it.
No lightsaber cuts. What happened? Where's the droid? The droid's gone, but there's good news. The Jedi's unarmed. It doesn't look like he has his lightsaber.
Oopsie.
I've got it.
What? Why do you have a Jedi's lightsaber?
The Jedi Knight. Or use it ourselves.
Everybody quiet.
First, you're going to make a pardon, Luke, and give it to your friendy. My ship will come and pick him up and take him to the prison.
But I feel it is my duty to warn you that you will end up paying for this outrage.
Well, here.
Well, that's just bad luck and timing.
Let's go. Move it. Sorry, Senator.
Young Skywalker, not so impressive without your lightsaber. Toss him in with the others. 3D, are we on schedule?
Fucking Zero the Hutt, I swear. They really thought, oh, let's bring back a villain. Oh, I know who. Zero the Hutt. No, man.
Now get me as far away from Coruscant.
I got what I want, so I'll return your Senate and your Senator.
We are to rendezvous back at the Senate building.
What?
Senators, Jedi, I bid you all a most respectful farewell.
All clear.
Yes. I'm fine.
The Chancellor is safe.
They just come smashing in through Palpatine's window.
You were foolish to think you could get away with this.
I'm afraid it is you who have been foolish.
Please, Annie.
Holster 'em.
Stand down.
The bounty hunter said we should just sit here. I think we should just sit.
That's not a very good idea.
Come on.
Too bad I don't have my lightsaber.
I found it where you dropped it.
Now, quickly. We don't have much time.
It doesn't look like prison had too adverse an effect on you.
Unspeakable things I've suffered. The horror.
How about some dead senators as payback?
Master Jedi.
I do my best.
Jedi Temple just always getting blown up.
Congratulations on a job well done.
And there you have it. The final episode. Alrighty, time to rank Clone Wars Season 1. So we had the Malevolence arc, the R3S6 arc, the Newt Gunray arc, the Florum arc, the Meriden arc, Blue Shadow Virus, and Ryloth arc. The Malevolence arc was more or less just Grievous blowing up a bunch of Republic Venators and ships and stations. A lot of mustache twirling villain moments with Grievous there. It was kind of a meh arc. The R3 arc was kind of meh as well. Most of these arcs aren't that fantastic. The 2 insufferable Jar Jar episodes were pretty hard to get through. There's a few episodes that were hard to get through. Episode 6 felt like it was just half finished and they rushed it out. Don't know what happened in that episode, but it was not good to watch. The Ryloth arc was simply the best part of Season 1, and that last episode would have been great if the person they were breaking out of prison wasn't Zero the Hutt. It just so happened to be Zero the Hutt. For this ranking, obviously, if it has more pros, it goes up in the list. If it has more cons, it goes down. There can only be 1 king, there can only be 2 in amazing, and there can only be 3 in great. And I think Season 1 Clone Wars is gonna sit, first off, we're gonna move the movie down to probably the middle. And it's probably gonna sit right there, right next to the movie. Season 1 of the Clone Wars not the greatest. I would say there is a lot less to be desired. It was a bit of a slog at times to get through, that's for damn sure. And from my memory, it only gets better, so I'm hoping that my memory serves me correct here, because if not, this is going to be a brutal 7-season watch through. I would say it was slightly better than the Clone Wars movie. It just barely squeaks by. A major improvement in the animation as the episodes went on, but the overall story was just, there's not really any story going on there. The Ryloth arc, you could argue, probably had the biggest narrative going for it. I don't know, a lot of the character development was very slow, and eventually we'll get there with the further seasons, but when we get there, we'll get there. For now, I think Season 1 of Clone Wars is going to sit in that category